Hello, investigators, and welcome to Until the End of Time. My name is Veronica. Thank you so much for joining us. And today, that us is a little bit more special because, thanks to a couple of very good friends of mine, I'm able to bring you a fan-made campaign alongside two other players. Joining me is Patrick and Shaheen. And why don't you introduce yourself? Starting with you, Patrick.
Hi everyone, I'm Patrick. I'm a mod on the Mythos Busters Discord along with Veronica here. I'm Bluehg, so if you see me around, that's me. I'm going to be playing Daryl. I'm really excited to preview some Scarlet Keys cards, or use some Scarlet Keys cards, and I'm really excited to try out this campaign by the Beard. Uh, yeah,
Yeah, that's you. And for people who might not know, you also have a store over on Make or storefront, I guess, over on Make Playing Cards, where you've made some absolutely excellent alt arts. I'll put a link to that in the description if you want to check that out. I really recommend it. I think those foil holographic tarot cards you've done are still like some of my favorite cards in the entire game, and I really should have an excuse to play with those more often. But it's not just
I really need to make those level threes.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of work. But it's not just Pat joining me, because Shaheen is also here, and Shaheen has brought something very exciting. Shaheen, why don't you talk a little bit about, well, who you are and also who you're playing?
Hello, I'm Shaheen. I'm the guy with the unreadable name on Discord. You've probably seen me around spamming the custom card section. Today I'm playing one of my own personal designs, Muunokhoi. He is a Mongolian eagle hunter. Very excited to try him out in the Beards campaign. This is the campaign I've been wanting to play for a while, so we'll see how things go.
Yeah, and I think it's worth saying we played with one of your designs last campaign. Specifically, we played with Swen, and I think that was the most balanced investigator out of the three we were playing because Pat was playing Lola and I was playing Parallel Daisy, and like I kept looking over at your design and like, no, you're like genuinely a well-designed investigator because like you're the least broken one at this table. So yeah, I'm super looking forward to seeing Monica. It's a cool design. We'll talk more about what he exactly does a little bit later, but it's exciting.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
hoping he's not too OP.
I think you'll be okay. So
I think we'll be fine.
yeah, we are playing, as you mentioned, the Cyclopean Foundations campaign by Discord user The Beards. This is, I think, one of the two most well-known Arkham content creators or custom campaign creators alongside Axolotl. This is the person who made the Alice in Wonderland or Arkham in Wonderland. I don't quite remember what it's called off the top of my head. Campaign, and this is his next project. I haven't played this campaign yet. I don't think either of you have either. Correct?
Yeah, have not.
Correct.
Okay, so we're going into this completely unaware of what we're about to get into, but hopefully we're gonna have a lot of fun. And we decided after hearing a lot of comments on our kind of review of how Dark Matter went, which is the last campaign we played, a lot of people were wondering if we could maybe stream this or record this, and here we are. We're trying it out. We'll see how it goes, but hopefully we'll have a lot of fun with this. We are still in Scarlet Keys preview season, at least at the time that we're recording this. So we are trying to include some additional Scarlet Keys cards that we maybe wouldn't otherwise, or at least like we're trying to just put those cards in there because we want to be excited about them. We want to try out new cards. So right now we have two new investigators that we're trying out. Daryl, as Pat mentioned, and I'm playing Kamani Jones. We'll talk a little bit about our decks in a minute, but keep in mind we're going to be trying to showcase those cards, which might mean that our decks are a little different than normal, but hopefully we'll just have exciting cards to talk about. Um, if you're okay, I'll just start real quick about what my deck is doing, and then Pat, you can take it over from there. So my investigator, Kamani Jones, I've talked about them a lot on this channel. They are probably my new favorite. Stella Clark is still fantastic, but I really love the security consultant. The theme I'm going with right now is this Underworld support deck. So I can only have one copy of every card in my deck, but my deck is reduced by 5 cards. So hopefully that'll mean I get to play lots of like exceptional cards and weird tricky cards. And I'm also definitely gonna buy Underworld Market to even ratchet up the like inconsistency but powerful factor like up to 11. Pat, who are you playing and kind of what is your deck's idea?
Hey, thanks, V. I'm going to be playing Daryl Simmons, the photographer. He starts the game with his Kodak in play. It's slotless, and basically the idea is that I use the Kodak along with other evidence generating assets, such as the Hawkeye folding camera, to leverage his abilities more and more, as well as leverage his abilities more and more, take cheap tests. The Scarlet Keys cards that I'm focusing on, the big Scarlet Key card that I'm focusing on right now is Tool Belt. I'm using this to kind of make a scavenging, multi-use sort of build out of Daryl. I'm going to be swapping out with the cameras with glasses, ice picks, pocket telescopes, since he wants to discover clues at locations with enemies at them. I also have short supply and some other survivor tech for pulling items out of the discard pile, including Professor William Webb, scavenging, as I mentioned, resourceful as always. So I'm really excited to do this really classic split of deck building, and Daryl seems like a cool dude.
Totally agree. So Shaheen, what have you got for us today?
All right, so my deck specifically, Muunokhoi is a reverse Daniela in that he is an Edge of the Earth investigator that goes from Survivor to Guardian. And his special ability is that he can use his eagle Garrett to actually almost do combat in two different areas at once. So he can move on his own, but he can also move his eagle. And using his eagle, you can play combat events. So he has the ability to be in two places at once to kind of cover two areas with combat. So I'm just going to be doing a lot of fighty things. This is going to be a test run for him, kind of check out his deck building. But I expect him to be kind of similar to Nathaniel in that you're going to be wanting to play and stock him up with a lot of combat, very powerful combat events.
Makes a lot of sense. And so we have our trio, Shaheen doing most of the fighting, Pat's doing most of the proving, and then I'm trying to flex and kind of go in between there, of course, as well as doing a lot of evading. I think there's only one thing left to do before we can start our campaign, and that is drawing the random basic weaknesses. And we've all agreed that we're going to be drawing 3 random basic weaknesses, choosing 1 to discard, and then picking randomly from the remaining 2. And assuming that you don't draw a weakness that's like permanent or anything, I recommend that we just shuffle and put 1 into our deck, and then we don't know which one of the 2 we actually got until we see it. You all agree with that?
Sounds good.
All right, so Pat, I'll start with you. You can have either Reckless. This is the one where you have to commit it. It has to be the only card you commit, and if you fail, it goes back to hand. If it's in your hand at the end of the turn, you lose 2 resources.
Okay.
Dread Curse, just add 5 curse tokens to the back. I don't think anybody's taking curse tag, so it might be interesting. Or Stupid.
Yeah.
Parlay Drawer, Investigate Action. Oh, well, that sounds brutal.
Bad for you.
Yeah, I think I'm getting rid of Stupor.
All right, so
that seems pretty gnarly. So these 2, I will group and shuffle this. Yeah. Choose 1 and shuffle it into my deck before we draw our first hand.
Go in the trash, and we don't know which one you got. All right, Shaheen. Allow me to deal. It's an unspeakable oath, Bloodthirst. Although you are the fighter, so maybe that's not.
That may be very good for me. Panic.
Well, Edge of the Earth investigators coming out to play. This is play, engage, or research action. Keep in mind, of course, that all of those fight events that you're so excited about are all play actions.
That's probably not.
But are you willing to risk it for the internal injury?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of Panic and choose between Bloodthirst and Internal Injury.
Sounds good. And now, keep in mind, you have taken in the thick of it with 2 physical trauma, if I'm not mistaken. So
it'll be fine.
So if you get that internal injury, it's gonna ruin you. Now, watch it. It's gonna be amnesia,
Did you take...
paranoia. No, I haven't taken anything yet. Okay, nihilism, amnesia. Oh no, and damned. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna get rid of the amnesia because of course. So I'm going to. I guess there's no point in me trying to hide this because I'll know if it's nihilism.
You have to know, yeah.
It's nihilism.
Okay.
It's a shame. I really like
Aw.
damned as a weakness. Yeah, Pat does too, as you can tell. I have what I consider one of the weakest weaknesses in the game. I'm not saying right now that I'll never clear it, but it is my effort to, or my intention to never clear that weakness because I don't think it triggers often enough to be worthwhile clearing. All right, so with all of that out of the way, I'm gonna make a quick. Actually, I can't record for you two what your weaknesses are yet. We have to remember to record that before we end the scenario. But I guess we can always watch back the video. Hey, upside. Can I ask Pat for you to start reading from the campaign guide what we're doing?
Yes, ma'am. All right. So we are starting Cyclopean Foundations, Impossible Angles, and Unearthly Stone. For instead of describing any definite structure or building he dwells only on, we don't need to read all of the preview. That is a quote. All right. So additional rules. We have this notice rule. Some resolutions and interludes in the Cyclopean Foundations campaign will instruct players to add or remove notice to or from the campaign log. This is done by marking on the meter in the second page of the campaign log. Later in the campaign, some scenarios may be changed or altered depending on how much notice the investigators have. Notice is shared among all of the investigators, and it is not tied to any specific investigator. Notice has no game effect except when explicitly referenced by the campaign guide or by a card effect. So kind of similar to Vengeance-ish,
Yeah,
kind of, or like a bunch of other counting mechanisms
Mm.
we've had in official campaigns. Non-Euclidean. Non-Euclidean is a new ability that appears on some locations. When an investigator would move from a location, that investigator must resolve all non-Euclidean abilities on that location. A location is non-Euclidean for the purposes of other card effects if it has at least one non-Euclidean ability printed or otherwise.
So this is haunted,
Okay.
but instead of failing investigates, it's when you would leave the location. That's interesting.
It's tracking the move actions.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hitting our moves a lot more than it's going to be taxing our moves in the same way that TCU taxed our investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's cool. I like that.
Okay, so
Okay,
we have
Beard,
a chaos
I
bag.
got you.
I'll give you a quick check that the chaos bag is in fact correct.
All right. It looks so.
Okay.
We're going to be playing on standard because we want to delve into mystery. So this is a pretty standard chaos bag. 3 skulls. So this would be like a good gym campaign.
Mhm.
And 1 tablet. No cultists.
No other
And
things.
no elder things. So that's all we've got so far. All right. So I'll start with the prologue. Saturday, November 12th, 1927, Arkham, Massachusetts. The various archaeological expeditions of Miskatonic University frequently captured the public's imagination for their theories taken to exotic lands and curiosities returned from the same. The ancient trophies were always certain to be exotic and interesting, but were often few and far between. Over the past 8 months, however, the university received generous funding from an entrepreneur named James Wycliffe to finance multiple expeditions throughout the globe. Each enterprise returned a success, improving the reputations of everyone involved and stocking the displays of the Miskatonic Museum with fresh exhibits. So highly anticipated was their most recent expedition to the Mycenae in Greece that in some of the university's more eager professors nearly canceled their classes for the day that the expedition was due back in Arkham. It was fortunate that they did not, as the expedition failed to appear. While you have expected a delay due to bad weather or a shipwreck at the very worst, you wouldn't expect that. What you didn't expect was the letter addressed to you personally from James Wycliffe himself. You didn't see a courier come or go, but the letter was waiting on your doormat first thing the very next morning. Your unique services are urgently required. The reputations of myself and the Mycenae expedition are at stake, so this information cannot be made public and cannot involve the police. The expedition returned to Kingsport and sent its cargo upriver to Arkham, but nothing arrived at the university. Foul play is suspected. Search the Miskatonic riverfront for any evidence of the expedition cargo and identify the thieves if possible. Again, secrecy is paramount. Thank you and good luck, James Wycliffe. The vague manifest of the missing items and the generous cash advance, both included with the letter, only build on your suspicion. Why does Wycliffe suspect foul play? Why does he insist that such a high-profile mission be kept secret? And why would he come to you specifically? Your experience with this investigation usually dips into paranormal territory. If Wycliffe's expedition uncovered anything anything of this nature, then who could learn about it quickly enough to hijack it? The questions rack up, but you have no current course of action but to prepare for a busy evening.
So actually, before we read the scenario text, I do actually like our team, or like the headcanon. So Kaimani is definitely involved because it involves relics and artifacts of foreign cultures, and so they might not actually be the ones like working with the intent of protecting the cargo. They may want to actually send the cargo back to where they believe it belongs, but they've probably worked their way into at least their good graces to like get cozy with it and get into the Miskatonic University easily. Daryl, obviously, photographer, good at finding
I'm just a
places.
snoop, man.
Yeah, you're just snooping.
Yeah, I'm just snooping. I'm just taking pictures. I'm posting them on Instagram. I'm living my best 1920s influencer
Yeah.
life.
But I like Muunokhoi is we probably asked him to help because we're presumably covering quite a big distance. Like the riverbed is probably, more than a little bit of space. So we have some backup and eyes from the sky. That makes a lot of sense to me. Plus somebody who can.
I mean, and the eagles in pictures. Come
Yeah.
on. That's gold.
Plus whatever's crawling up out of the water probably needs to stay down there. So, nice to have something to help with that. All right, Shaheen, can I ask you to read the scenario 1 interlude text?
Absolutely. Scenario 1, Lost Moorings. Your preparations take you a good portion of the day, and by the time you are ready to set out for the Miskatonic riverfront, the gray November skies have begun to trickle rain and the wind has strengthened considerably. At its current rate, this approaching storm will reach its full strength during your investigations. Preferable as it would be to wait out the bad weather, each delay only reduces your chances of finding the missing cargo. You step out into the streets of Arkham and pull your coat a little higher as you review the information from Wycliffe once more. The Mycenae expedition returned directly from Greece and offloaded the cargo at Kingsport from the ocean liner to a cargo barge. This barge was taken up the Miskatonic River by a towboat named the Myra Louise. This towboat is the same one that delivered the previous expedition findings and has been operating on the Miskatonic River for over 20 years without incident. That doesn't change the fact, however, that the Myra Louise missed its scheduled arrival in Arkham last night and has not been seen since its departure from Kingsport. The key to unraveling the cargo's disappearance and your own misgivings about Wycliffe's job for you both lie with finding the missing towboat. You proceed from your house towards the river, guarding yourself against the elements with a curious feeling growing at the back of your mind. An atmosphere of unease has settled over Arkham this evening, worse than the usual air of superstition. Some of the people you pass act like sleepwalkers, barely conscious of their surroundings and talking to themselves in stilted bursts. Others stare at you with suspicion and fear, only averting their eyes once you notice them. And perhaps it's your imagination, but are there dark shapes moving in the river?
All right, so for setup, we have budget cards gathered, budget cards set aside. We have a set of 6 locations that look like, and we start play at the waterfront. So let's go do that.
The waterfront.
Let's move that.
Looks like I should have loaded this in before the game starts, but hopefully it'll load pretty quickly. And yeah,
do you know anything? Do you know anything about Kingsport? I'm like really interested to dive into this lore. I have no idea what Kingsport is about.
Kingsport is really, really cool. That was one of my favorite expansions in the 2nd edition.
What's its deal?
I don't really know. I know that it's near the water, but it's a little different than Innsmouth. So Innsmouth is, as far as I know, that's the Deep Ones territory mostly, and Kingsport is a lot more like shipping and stuff. I mean, I'm not very up on the lore.
It's also love. It's is it?
What
is
I
it
can
loading?
say is that
1 second, Shaheen, it looks like Pat is having some loading issues. No, it's loading again. Okay.
No, it's going. It's going.
Okay,
cool.
If anyone remembers the high house, on the hill, the house in the mist, that story, that's where it's there in Kingsport, essentially. So it's like a really weird house that has this old man in it, but he's not old. He's almost ageless, and the door to the only way into the house, the door opens to the cliff, and so it was one of the coolest things. because you kind of had to like in the second edition you had to like climb up the cliff kind of to get into the house.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So
Right.
yeah,
He's kind of
so
like
this
in.
is sorry, go ahead.
So that dude was kind of like an uglier Dorian Gray or something.
Kind of. So like it has a lot of things you're familiar with. So like the terrible old man is from there. Granny Orne is also from there.
Makes sense.
So
Oh,
Stella's also from
yeah,
there, isn't she? Or there's
Stella as
just
well.
familiar
oh yeah,
guys. Yeah.
Stella.
Yes,
Love
Stella's whole
Stella. Oh
backstory
right.
involves the house.
All right. So as interesting as this, I think we should
Oh,
probably talk about like
sorry.
the scenario. No,
Yeah.
it's fascinating, and I definitely want to hear more about it. But I also like. So there are 6 locations. There's a bunch of flavor text on here. I don't think we should read all that aloud right now. But we are starting at the waterfront. Garrett is also here, and we have an agenda. A dark and stormy night. By the time you arrive at the riverfront, the storm has grown to a steady drizzle. Rain pelts the tin roofs and buffets the already cascading waves, some reaching high enough to wash over the docks. The worst of the storm has yet to make landfall. For doom. And then the search for the Mira Louise. Whether the ship has been hidden or sunk, you won't get any concrete answers about the missing cargo until you confirm the location of the Mira Louise. A towboat of its size must still be on the river somewhere, and hopefully some witnesses along the Miskatonic banks can point you in the right direction. Objective. When the investigators have the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them to advance, which is 12 because we are a 3-player. Let's throw
Okay.
our opening hands and see what we can do. All right. So I guess I will talk about the opening hand, and we'll see everybody else opening hands as we play. So I put in Streetwise mostly as kind of a money sink if I start flooding, so I don't want that early on. You handle this one. I'm actually not even sure if that belongs in a Kamani deck because you have 3 willpower, 5 agility. So unlike most rogues, you don't really have a bad spot. But maybe there's like some treacheries or enemies that I could throw somewhere else. Guts, I'm also okay mulliganing, and this is a little bit spice that my fellow players don't know that I'm running, I think, so gonna look forward to playing that, but not right now. So we're mulliganing 4 cards, and that looks a lot better. We are playing with Taboo, just FYI, so this elusive is going to only move me 1 location, but, you know, it's a pretty good opening hand, I think. Combination of these 2 cards make me quite happy. Alright, we haven't actually decided who's the lead investigator. Shall I just be lead investigator just for simplicity's sake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Sounds good. Well, let's reveal the waterfront. One shroud, 0 clues, a resign ability. You're in no condition to locate the missing cargo right now. Yeah. Well, we can't wait for the bad weather to blow over. We have things to do. Does somebody else want to go first?
I think I would be in the best position to go first.
Go ahead.
My special ability on Muunokhoi says you may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to move or activate an ability on Garrett. So I think getting in some fast exploration right now would be very beneficial for us.
Sounds good.
So I think I will start off by using my first action to move Garrett to the shipping warehouses.
Now, hold on. Does moving Garrett actually reveal the location, or is it only...
Yes, that is the intent.
Okay. I I have a comment for later, but excellent. All right, so
Yeah.
Garrett is going to scout out the warehouses.
Did you template Garrett after the recently previewed Summon Servitor?
I did not actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Maybe
might
that
be
would be
smart
good
for
to
the
look
wording.
at.
Yeah.
Probably. Pay 2 resources. You bribe a foreman to give you access to one of the warehouses. Reduce the shroud value of shipping warehouses by 3 for the next investigate action performed at this location. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, and then second action, I'm gonna move him to the Arkham Quay, I think.
Key. It's key. It's
B.
yeah. It's
Interesting.
British and Irish, and if it's like a Gaelic originated word, like don't use English rules on it. You know.
That makes
Key.
sense. Okay, as an additional action, additional cost to investigate Arkham Key, you must either spend an additional action or choose and discard one card from your hand.
Hey, Pat,
Okay.
do you know where you're going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
And then I'm gonna play Attract Shoes
All right.
for 3.
Yeah, so to be clear, the way that you are moving Gareth is it, yeah, it's on Avian Synergy. You can,
yes,
whenever you would move, you can instead move Garrett.
correct. So it still uses my basic actions.
Mhm.
Then I have one action left, and I'm almost considering going up to the gutted trout. What
Yeah,
do you
sure.
think?
You've got Garrett down here to protect us, and then you can go up
Yeah.
there to.
So I'll move here to the gutted trout, and then after you reveal the gutted trout, search the encounter deck and discard pile for one copy of Wharf Rat and put it into play at the gutted trout. 2 copies instead if there are 3 or 4 investigators in the game.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay. Interesting. I also have a track shoes trigger.
Yeah. Oh, that's not true.
Um,
Spell warp red. 2
but
copies
I
of
may
warp red.
just want to fight.
No, this is your last action, right? So you might want to back out.
Skedaddle.
Whoops.
Yeah. So these are
They don't
3
have
fight,
hunter.
2 health, 3 evade, humanoids with 1 damage, and they can parlay. Reveal random token from the chaos pack. Before revealing tokens, you may spend 2 resources to reveal an additional token and ignore one of them. If you reveal a symbol token, it readies, engage, and attacks you. Any other token, discard it. If you reveal a +1 or elder sign, also discover a clue at your location. This is
Okay.
your last action, right, Shaheen? So probably time to leave.
I also have a track shoes trigger.
Yeah.
I think I may want to test that and try
Yeah.
to try to leave.
You're out of actions, right? Because you've moved Gareth twice, and now you've moved, so you should
Oh,
probably.
correct. But
Oh, and you
hold
play
on,
track shoes.
doesn't
Then you can track shoes and
doesn't
get out of here.
yeah, I'm gonna test that and try to. I think that fails. Yeah,
Unfortunately, that does fail because you're only at a 4 agility, even with
that
track
is
shoes.
okay.
So you're now engaged with 2 friendly friends who are not that friendly.
Mhm.
Need help, or are we good leaving you there?
It's up to you. I do have soak in here.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous, but you know. Pat, why don't you go next? Don't forget to. Well, I see that you're probably already taking care of your short supply.
Yep.
You also took it.
All
Why does
right.
everybody
Short.
take it? All right, I did actually
Oh
see the
yeah,
card that
I'm in the
you.
thick of it.
Yeah, I did actually see the card that you in the thick of it for, which is the ice pick. It's a nice choice, and I also see your
Yep.
random basic weakness in there. Looks like you're being pretty reckless. Excellent.
All right. So I'm pretty excited to start pumping this out. So I'm going to.
Oh, sorry. Also, there's a trigger, right? Because Shaheen just spawned some enemies.
Oh yeah, 2 enemies, right?
Do
So
you
you
Oh
get
want to?
yeah, good call. Yeah, let's put in evidence. I think you had some special tokens for that V. Do you still have
I
them?
do. No, that's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Why are these? Oh, because they're exhausted. Okay, so there's one evidence
Cool.
on one of these. Friendly
Nice.
land.
Oh, so I should probably like go over there and investigate, huh?
I mean, yes.
that would be pretty useful.
Okay. So let's see. I'm going to put out a Schaffner's. No. That's. How about I put out William Webb first?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're just gonna investigate here.
I was going to move and investigate.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm still at like plus. I'm at +3, which sounds pretty good for this investigate.
Well.
So -3 passed by 0.
Yeah, you're not triggering web, I'm assuming, because otherwise your ability doesn't work. And then you get.
Yeah.
So 2 goes on the camera.
I get
right?
an evidence.
Yeah.
Yep, I get an evidence on the camera.
All right.
Cool.
All
right.
I'm not
That's
like
my turn.
super excited to have Shaheen just get punched in the mouth here, so I'm gonna try to get punched in the mouth myself. I'll also join you up here, and I'll spend an action to parlay. So I reveal a random token. I'm not gonna reveal an extra token. I'm just gonna get lucky. 0. If you reveal any other token, discard the red. That's at the very
wow.
least stopping you from getting
Thank
completely
you.
ruined. For my last action, I am gonna play Gregory Gry. So you're gonna get punched in the face once.
That's okay.
All right. So we go to enemy
It's just
phase.
a light punch.
You get tapped on the shoulder, and then we go to upkeep.
Did we shuffle the encounter deck?
Yes.
Okay.
For some reason,
I don't know what that is.
there's a hidden zone.
Oh, that should have. Yeah. It might be the discard pile or something. I have no
Alright.
idea.
Well, we're going into the Mythos phase. Doom on.
Yep.
1 out of 4. And the... not sure what's going on here. 1 second, let me pop into... there's a... No, I don't want to create a new zone. I want to get rid of the zone that's already here. Seems to be interrupting our... Curious. I'll have to...
Mythos interactions? Yeah.
Bit weird. Chill to the Bone. If there's no copy of Chill to the Bone in your threat area, put it into play in your threat area, otherwise gain Surge. Damage and horror cannot be healed from you or assets you control. At the end of the round, take a damage and horror, spend 2 resources to discard it as an action. Wow, this campaign is off to a rough start. Go ahead, Pat.
Alright.
Yeah, it's also
all right.
Money.
That's fine. Hybrid Infiltrator, location with the lowest shroud, aloof patrol at the end of the Mythos phase of Hybrid Infiltrator is at a location with 3 or higher shroud. Place 1 Doom on him. Ooh. Baby. Okay,
and
so he's going to patrol to the warehouses.
Battering Waves, test 3. If I fail, take 1 damage and move to the location with the lowest shroud value. If there is a difference of 2 or more between the shroud values of the 2 locations, lose an action. Okay, there isn't. -3. I have lucky. I don't know if that works here.
Yeah, it should work here, right? You're at 4, you're currently failing by 1. So yeah, I don't know if you need to, though the thing is, I don't know if you need to move, because if you move right now, I guess you're taking a lot of damage, but you would move to the waterfront where you can hopefully deal with our Hybrid Infiltrator.
Maybe that would be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just move.
Thank you. Alright, so you're taking another point of damage, so that's getting a little scary, but you're also at the waterfront now. This thing is aloof, so have fun with that.
Yes.
So I wanted to just get a bunch of clues here, but if I do that... Oh, also, Pat, do you want to put an evidence on my Chill to the Bone? We should have done that when it ended.
Oh, yes.
You're going to get a clue here, right?
Man,
so...
okay, one of these days, so I'm like, yes, this is just one of those heuristic actions you have to learn with a new investigator.
Yeah, so whenever an enemy or treachery enters play, you can exhaust the codec to put a resource as an evidence on a card.
Oh, you could also have put it on Hybrid Infiltrator too.
You could have, but I think he wants it on the Chill to the Bone because
yeah. I would have put. I mean, honestly, I would have put.
Oh yeah, because you're there.
The first card
that
we
makes
drew.
sense. Yeah.
So Chill to the Bone would have been the first card that, because I have to exhaust, so I have to seize the opportunity. I would have put it on Chill to the Bone.
Yeah. Well, I think it's better too because it's at that location.
Yeah.
So the gutted trout is perfect for y'all.
But should I just go first?
Yeah, you should go first.
All right. I'm going to play Schaffner's Catalog.
That's good.
Scavenging. Magnifying glass fast, thanks to Schaffner's Catalog, and then I'm going to investigate. Skull -1, so I succeed by 2, which means I get a scavenging trigger. So I have quite a few items in here. Wait, do I? Nope, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I have Rabbit's Foot.
No, you have the Ice Pick in there.
Oh, I have Ice Pick. That's the whole reason I did this. Okay, I have Ice Pick.
All right. Shaheen, how are you doing with enemies over there?
Well, I actually have some questions that I didn't even think about it. So, since this is the move action, if I tried moving Garrett, I would take an attack of opportunity, I assume. That's how the rules would work. Okay. Just wanted to confirm.
I think you want to get rid of your Wharf Rat first, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So, Pat, can I get one of your evidences on an investigate here?
Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, in that case, I would like to go next. I'm going to spend 3 resources to play Thieves' Kit. So this is a very powerful new asset from Scarlet Keys, which gets you investigating with your agility instead of your intellect, and also rebate you money whenever you succeed. So my second action, I'm going to investigate with Thieves' Kit. I'm testing at a 5 versus a 2, but with Daryl's ability, this becomes a difficulty 0 test.
Yep.
So 5 against 0. I'm going to put 3 resources from Gregory Gry in there, and I'm going to commit a quick thinking. So I'm
Nice.
6 against 0.
It's gonna be good.
I draw a -1, which means I gain a total of 4 resources. And I get an action back.
So good.
Because I really don't want to start taking lots of... Oh, and I get a clue, of course, as well. That's, not entirely irrelevant. I'm going to discard this Chill to the Bone because I don't want to be taking damage. Oh, it's damage or horror. Okay, I missed that part. I still think it's, I'm just going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to move over to Shaheen so I can maybe help him out because I think Pat's got this covered and, enemies are kind of scary.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll be fine.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead,
Okay.
Shaheen.
I'm gonna play a Clean Them Out, committing an Overpower and Stunning Blow.
Sounds good. So you get 2 resources from Clean Them Out as well. Don't forget that. Yep.
Yep.
So...
Succeed. So he is stunned.
Yep. And when that happens, I'm going to activate my ability to engage him.
Awesome. So, and then I'm going to play a Cherished Keepsake.
All right.
And then going to use the Garrett action to move him over here. Oh, these 2 locations are connected. I didn't even see that.
Sorry, where are you moving him? You're moving him to the waterfront?
Yeah, to our location.
Okay.
Just to kind of be at a central location. And then I think... Do you think I should draw? What do you think I should do?
Isn't that your last action? Oh, wait, no, you get your bonus action, right. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, we do have a hybrid infiltrator who's going to start accumulating doom, so I'm a little scared about that. But also engaging...
Yeah, we just need to deal with him before...
Do you have, before you move Garrett over here, do you have an option to engage him and then attack him? Because I do have a commit for you.
Yeah, you know what, let's do that. Let's engage and attack him instead.
Although, hold on, because one of the actions you took was the bonus move action, so that doesn't work.
That is true.
Can you just not play the keepsake right now? Is that okay?
Yes, yeah.
So just engage him.
Let's go ahead and attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have to engage
and I think
first,
I still have the lucky.
It is a loop, yeah. Okay. Oh, you still have lucky, right? I don't even have to.
I still have lucky, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry for the little bit of chaotic there, but obviously, kind of has a backup there. So you still have a move, so you can still move.
Why don't we move him to the dry docks?
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, you have no cards in hand. Yeah, or no resources in your resource pool. That's not Veronica. You get +2 skill value while investigating dry docks.
I'm just saying.
Oh, that is me, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So far away.
All right, upkeep.
Oh, yeah, that's
it's
fair.
or. I was hoping it would be and, not or.
Yeah. That...
Oh, I like this card. All right. Doom on. I don't know why this weird. I also don't know how to go around removing a zone that I cannot interact with. Fortunately, my experience with DTS is reasonable, but it's not.
We can just manually do the encounter
right.
cards and stuff. So yeah, you can like click drag it or something.
Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of annoyed that it's happening. Street Brawl. Test combat or agility 3. If you fail, take 2 damage and put it in the player threat area. You cannot take parley actions at the end of the round. Discard it. Why are we fighting? All right. I'm going to commit a watch this with 3 resources into it and 1 bug from Gregory Gry. Let's go. All right. So I gain 7 resources.
So much money.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I love Kamani.
Yep. Pat, go ahead. I think your card's loading over here.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and
counter cards.
Oh, that's sorry. Yep. Nope. That's where we are. Out of Murky Darkness. Put Out of Murky Darkness into your threat area. After you enter a location, each deep one or hybrid enemy at that location makes an immediate attack against you. Limit once per phase. That is not an engage. They do not engage, so those aloof enemies are going to smack us, or smack me. Action, test agility 3. If you succeed, discard Out of Murky Darkness. Cool.
All right. Do you want to trigger your camera?
I'm putting I remember this time I am putting a camera and evidence on Murky Darkness. All right, Shaheen. You can't click. Yeah, you have to drag it.
You better leave. Tactic. Attach you better leave to the room location with the most clues that does not already have a copy attached. After an investigator discovers any amount of clues from the attached location, the investigator must either take 1 damage or lose 1 action. If there are no clues on it, discard it. And then it says spend 2 resources, parlay, and then discard it. So there's all of the available locations have an equal amount of clues. Where do you think we should attach it?
Probably put it at the one that you have to have no money or no cards to investigate, because I think we're not going there for a while.
This one? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we don't have any enemies. Oh, well, I guess I have one enemy over here, but, you know, it's a warp rat. I'm kind of suggesting this.
You want me to go hit it?
I don't want you to punch me in the face, so maybe we just do the parlay.
I could send the eagle.
I guess you could send the eagle. Eagle's kind of cool.
Have the eagle claw you in the face a lot
Yeah,
better.
I could also automatically evade it after.
No, I think Pat goes first and shows us what Daryl's capable of.
Okay. I just wanted to say I didn't even realize the theming that not being able to move or use Garrett while Muunokhoi is like engaged is so thematic because he can't give instructions to his eagle.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. All right.
Who was going first?
You're going. But...
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and investigate.
Are you using ice pick?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm using ice pick.
So you have
-2. I'm going.
Exhausted.
Yeah. It does exhaust. So it succeeded. I'm discarding it, picking up 2 clues.
All right. And the
maybe
evidence.
Uh-oh.
No, you're good. Oh.
Okay. Oh no, it like froze on me a little bit. Yeah.
I think we're having a little bit of a connection issue. Do you want to trigger scavenging? Keep in mind you can scavenge back the ice pick that you just used because dying.
Yep.
No.
I can't.
Yeah, can't.
Right.
So
okay. So yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to investigate again.
Mm-hmm.
So -1. Grab that. I'll grab the ice pick next turn. It'll happen. All right. No, I don't need to crack the case here. I'm going to. Should I move to the fishing piers or should I go to waterfront? I have a captivating discovery, so I could. Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't even have a Hawkeye folding camera out yet.
I think you should move to the waterfront, but because I think the last time we tried to move into a unrevealed location, it didn't go very well last action. So like, you know.
Fair enough. Okay.
Also, somebody's probably gonna have to discard that out of murky darkness, and well, I heard there's somebody on this team that has 5 agility, so you know, just saying.
Got your crazy goth boots on.
Yeah, I'm gonna move that way.
All right. Well, why don't I go next then? I'm just going to parlay with this friendly friend over here. Other sign. I discover a clue at our location. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's also discarded. I will try to clear Daryl's out of murky darkness. I will commit 1 resource to the effort because I'm only 2 up, so not the biggest hopes here. I know that I have agility icons in my hand, but all of these cards are too useful, I think, to use right now. But I draw -1, so I succeed by 1 anyway. Get my resource, and this is gone. And let's see. Well, I just said that we weren't going fishing pier last action. So
how much evidence do you have on the camera right now?
Only 2, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I used one of it for that investigate back then. I'm gonna move over to the shipping warehouse because I'm building up quite a little stack of money, so it might be nice to use that. Go ahead, Shaheen.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play a cherished keepsake, and I'm thinking maybe I should just draw cards here.
I would like you to move into the fishing piers if at all possible, just to.
Oh yeah, let's go there
Somebody's
then.
gonna check what it is. That's your bonus action, right?
No, I'm actually moving. Let's see. Fishing piers, spend one resource, parlay. Choose any other revealed location. You may either move a clue from that location to fishing piers or vice versa. That's
Oh,
really
that's
good.
cool.
Spending an
That's
action is
cool.
expensive though. I just now realized that it actually is. You can only use to move Garrett, not just to move. I thought it was just move any.
No. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is purely
Okay.
the eagle.
Gotcha. All right. Well, if I got this correctly, you can use track shoes now, and if you succeed, you could move Garrett, right?
Basically, yes. Let's
Excellent.
do that.
Give that a shot. Hey, you got it.
Succeed. Why don't we move him to a central location?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I still have one action left.
Mhm.
Maybe draw, or
Now's
should
the-
I just move to you?
No, now's a good time to draw.
Okay, let's do that.
I'm a rogue. We find a way.
Okay, perfect.
All right, let's go upkeep.
Yep.
Ooh, I like that card. So Dumon, 4 out of 5, or 3 out of 4, sorry. This is almost correct. We have Grotesque. Oh, Hallucinations, which is Parallel and Hidden, so that's going in my hand. I'll just silently give this a chance to read this card. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting with Underworld supports, because obviously tricky. Do you got another Out of Murky Darkness?
Yep. So I am putting in evidence on it.
Sounds good. Oh, well, that's me, I guess.
I'll have 5. Oh no, encounter
No,
cards.
encounter.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll put a horror on Gregory Gry. This is fun.
Do you want me to go kill it with the eagle?
Yes, please. Yeah, let's show off. Let's show off what Garrett can do.
Okay, I'll spend an action or spend the bonus action to move Garrett here, and I will activate the ability on Garrett, which says exhaust Garrett fight. I may activate this ability as if I'm at its location, get +1 combat, and then if I succeed, I may deal +1 damage or automatically evade it.
Gotcha.
So exhausted, and I will commit an overpower to this test. So I'm attacking at 7, I believe.
Please don't miss. Thank you.
Succeed,
Right, so 2 damage.
and we'll have it do 2 damage and kill it.
As much as I would like to do Kamani shenanigans here, every time it would engage me, it would trigger again, so let's not do that right now.
Yeah. Next action, I'll play a LeBlanc for some extra soak.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. What do you think I should do?
I think you're fine just sitting there. Maybe we could move clues around, but I think that's kind of.
I mean, I have 7. I have an extra action. I have 7.
You could move move a clue to Waterfront. That's actually kind of a nice place to have one.
Maybe from the dry docks.
Yeah, move it from the dry docks to the.
Okay, I'll spend 1 to move from the dry docks.
A good call.
Yeah.
And we need
that's
12
a good
clues.
Call.
We're currently on 6 clues, so yeah. Pat, why don't you go next?
Okay. I'm going to Captivating Discovery. This is a new Scarlet Keys card. Search the top 6 cards of your deck. You may place up to 3 clues on your location. For each clue placed this way, choose and add 2 of the search cards to your hand. Shuffle your deck.
Okay, so if you could just move the cards instead of drawing them, you could just display them out here. That makes it so you can see it. So we have a Crack the Case. We have a Take Heart. We have a second Take Heart. Just put them down. I'll put them in order. We have a Deduction. Very nice.
Deduction. Ooh.
That's Shortcuts. That's also great. And a Resourceful. Oh no, you're at
6.
Wait,
that's 6.
That's 6.
So both of my Hawkeye folding cameras are in these 8 cards.
Oh.
That's okay.
Okay.
So I'm thinking almost definitely Deduction.
Yeah, Deduction here is almost like a free pick, right? Because you put 1 clue down, and you get another clue back up, and you can pick Deduction plus another card. I honestly, I don't know if you're.
I have a Crack the Case in hand.
Yeah. I think I drop 2 clues and I take these 3 cards as well, because Take Heart's never a bad card. Shortcut is fantastic.
Really useful right now.
And I know that you have the others scavenging in your discard pile, so I feel like you really want this resourceful as well, right?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, good call. So I'm dropping 2 clues.
Yep. That makes the clue moving slightly less relevant, but yeah, it's still good.
Yep. Yeah.
It has 1 shroud. It's fine.
All right.
There it is.
So
Yeah, I don't expect these blues to stay here for very long because he also just got a
yeah,
fortune.
I'm going to investigate with resourceful and perception.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Spreading out your test a little bit to avoid, you know.
yep. All right.
getting burned.
Avoid any weird situations.
No,
All right.
hold on. One clue.
Sorry.
You
One
did
clue.
not.
This one is one clue.
Yeah, you didn't commit
This
deduction.
one is one clue. Okay,
Yeah.
this one is one clue. All right. So, if so, I'll draw first. Yeah, I got a camera. All right,
Okay.
and then I'm going to search and grab a survivor card. So I'm going to grab scavenging.
Mm-hmm. And you also get this evidence from the
Yep.
out of Market Darkness.
And I can trigger scavenging. Whoops.
I had the
To
joy of
pull
playing
back.
tabletop. I spec.
Ice pick. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have my tool belt either, which is actually becoming a little bit of a problem. I'll probably end up bumping out that magnifying glass at some point. All right, so that was 2 actions.
Yeah.
You
want to just play the camera because you got the camera, right? So you want to just play the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll play the camera.
I'll keep a clue here for you. Although actually, I think
that works.
I'm gonna maybe go to the. No, I think I'm gonna go to this warehouse stuff because it's annoying and it's got to be done sometimes. So first of all, I'm going to discard this grotesque hallucination, a peril card that if I end my turn location with Shroud 3 or higher, I would have to discard a card from my hand at random. And now I have to spend a action and choose a non-weakness card in my discard pile, remove it from the game. So I'm gonna remove my Watch This from the game. But that's really interesting with Underworld support, because obviously every card is only in there once. So it's narrowing down my choices.
That's rough, yeah.
I'm going to
investigate. That's so interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to investigate with these kits. I'm going to put 2 resources from Gregory in here, and I'm going to spend 2 resources to reduce the Shroud. That is a 3 versus 1, so that succeeds by 2. I gain 3 resources, and I get a clue.
I really like Thieves' Kit.
Do that again. It's a good one.
Yeah, Thieves' Kit is good.
And that's also a success. All right, so that's my turn. I think that's everybody, right? So let's go to upkeep.
Upkeep.
Nice. Look forward to throwing that one towards somebody. We advance. I guess.
Oh no.
Sheets of rain. A sudden surge in wind brings the approaching storm in force. Rain plasters you all at once, and a gale nearly pushes you off balance. You brace yourself against the storm and push on, determined not to let the weather end your investigation early. Search the encounter deck in discard pile for a copy of Driving Rain and put it into play. Shuffle the encounter deck if it was searched.
Oh no.
I don't believe there's any in the discard pile, so we're gonna have to hit the deck for it.
Got it.
Okay.
Right there.
What does that do?
I'm going to go ahead and exhaust Daryl's Kodak right now. No idea what it does.
Sounds
all right.
Good.
Next. Oh, this isn't next. This isn't attached to a location.
Put driving. No, but it still works. You can put evidence on cards that don't go in play, and then when you discover a clue from any location, it counts for that for discovering it from.
Oh, cool. Was that a like FAQ entry or something?
No, it's reading the bottommost line on the card. Reading the card explains the card spot. Move that many evidence on enemies or
my god
location or not at any location towards on the codex. Yeah. When
Listen,
investigator would
this is like the 3rd time this game you have morally offended me by reading the card to me.
The camera has a lot of text, though.
It's a lot of text. It is a lot.
All right, so let's talk about what Driving Rain actually does. So when an investigator would take a move or investigate action during their turn, the investigator loses a resource in the middle of the round. Discard a copy of Driving Rain. Max once per round. All right, and then for encounter draws, it's going to get stuck up there again. Well.
Okay, well, we know what that does.
Drowning Stalker, spawn at the waterfront, prey.
Oh.
Smacks me. All right.
No, I don't think it does. I
So,
don't think it does because it's only when you enter a location, not when enemy enters your location.
oh, okay, cool.
You're fine for now.
All right. Force after Drowning Stalker attacks, move Drowning Stalker and the investigator one location towards waterfront. If Drowning Stalker is already at waterfront, discard a card from your hand at random. Okay.
They're
I'm
coming to
gonna
get
need
you.
help.
Yeah, they're coming to get you.
Okay.
And then Shaheen.
All right. What is this? Battering waves. Okay. We're gonna test that. I fail. I'm wondering if maybe I want to move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's not a move action, so it doesn't.
It's not a move
driving away.
action. Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'll put because I have LeBronc that I can
Yeah.
soak. So
Pretty sure it's LeBronch, but yeah.
LeBronc. She's there just like
although you
collect her
do,
life
if you
insurance.
do that, you do lose an action, because there's a shroud value of 2
Oh,
or
you're
more.
right. That's annoying.
You want to reconsider? We are probably gonna need you to kill this Drowning Stalker.
I mean,
so...
I guess it would have been either way, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it still would have taken.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Why don't you go first, Shane? You've got enemies to deal with.
Where is it? It's over
Although
here.
actually, if you want me to, I could go first and make sure that this isn't a problem right now, so that you have a little bit more time to deal with it.
Let's see. Do I attack it? I mean, I can like attack and use stunning blow.
That sounds fantastic. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Good call.
Okay. I'm attacking at 5 against 3. I have lucky. Okay.
So that's a hit.
2 damage.
1 damage, right?
1 damage.
You're
Yeah.
not he's not attacking
Okay.
with the.
Correct. I'm not attacking with the eagle. I think. Are we okay for right now?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
if you're willing to lose the resource, I think you want to just move Garrett here and attack with Garrett as well. But
Yeah, let's do that. Let's move with Garrett. Attack. Lose the money. Attack.
And so you're using your bonus ability to move Garrett, and then
Correct.
attack. So this is 5 against 3, which that would fail. Do you want to play lucky?
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So there's 3 damage on this Drowning Stalker right now.
Nice.
So Pat, can you go next, because there's a single clue here, and I kind of want you to be able to pick that up if you want to. So.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to web it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll go ahead and investigate with no bonuses. 0, so I'll pick up this evidence from here.
Hold on, sorry, what are you doing? Are you just investigating
I picked
your
up the
location?
evidence. No, I'm going to exhaust William Webb to discover a clue at your location, as if I were there. So then I get an evidence on Daryl's Kodak from Driving Rain, and then I get an evidence on the Hawkeye.
Daryl has so many triggers.
No, so this doesn't actually work. Just FYI, because
it's from your location.
William Webb doesn't actually is an AFIP effect. It's just discover from a connecting location. So you actually have to move over if you want to get the Hawkeye folding camera evidence there.
Yeah, why don't you just get it from the key or from Dry Docks?
Fine. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna steal it from Dry Docks then.
Okay. Yeah, the thing that I was expecting you to do, so this is the evidence you didn't get, yeah. So what I'm expecting is the deduction and then move over to me, because I can get this last clue, and then you can get another Hawkeye trigger.
Yeah, so I'm going to deduction now and then move.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so I'm going to investigate.
There's the auto failure we all saw coming, yep.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to bump this mag glass out for an ice pick, killing off my Schaffner's catalog.
Sounds about right.
And I'm going to investigate with ice pick.
There you
go. Getting my 2 clues.
And then getting the evidence on the Hawkeye. Yeah, which brings your willpower up to 3. And you can
scavenging triggers.
Get that ice pick back? Or get the, sorry.
No, yeah, the ice pick doesn't work, but
the magnifying glass. Or the catalog, if you want more money.
I might do
probably catalog, right?
I'm not playing a ton of items right now, but it does help with keeping playing the ice pick. I'll go with Magglass right now,
Sounds good.
honestly. No, I lied. I'll go with Schaffner's camera because I have
Yeah.
Tool Belt.
Yeah, and it also works for other people too. So
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, my stuff is free, but I know Veronica has some expensive stuff in there. So
I've got 11 resources. I'm fine.
yeah, but it's free, Veronica. It's free.
Fair. I'm used to being the one giving the
Oh,
money to everybody else. What's up?
yeah, that's
You
it.
good? Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend a action to move, which also means I have to lose a resource because of the treachery. And then I'm going to investigate here. I have to either spend an additional action or discard a card from my hand. I'm gonna discard this copy of You Handle This One. And I'm obviously investigating with Thief Kit. That's a succeed, so I get a resource. And now I'm going to play this Grotesque Hallucinations, removing the You Handle This One from the game, because I figured that would be the best one to get rid
How
of.
many
And
copies are in there?
I don't know. 2
Wait,
less
is
now.
this
Oh,
the?
sorry, this should be there. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, what is happening?
All right, let's go to upkeep.
Upkeep.
This readies and engages
Well,
you.
enemy phase. Yeah.
No, it doesn't do anything.
Cool.
Okay, got
Uh-oh.
signature weakness.
Yeah,
Well,
so this is an enemy weakness spawns
Yeah.
the location furthest from you, 3/3/4, which is pretty brutal.
yeah, I may
Hunter,
have to rebalance that.
I don't know. Hunter retaliate when the enemy phase begins. Either choose one until in the phase it loses Hunter, but it moves directly to Garrett's location, or after it moves from its Hunter keyword, it can resolve the Hunter keyword again, so it can move twice. However,
Yeah.
every location except for obviously your own is as far from you as it can be. So why don't you put him down
Yep.
at my location? I'm gonna go take care of that for you.
All right.
I really
Yeah, I
love
may have to
Hardcore Money.
rebalance that. I have a
It's not
history
a
of
loop.
making.
It's not a loop, and I have a plan. I have multiple plans, in fact.
Hmm.
So we doom on. Sorry, this gets discarded. We doom on. We get encounter. I guess technically, Pat, if you want to, you can put evidence on this. It doesn't engage me because I'm not its player.
Yeah, correct.
So.
It's prey.
It was already exhausted because the Kodak was, or yeah, I guess I could.
It would ready an upkeep, but I probably not worth it. Okay. Gold Trail. Test willpower 3. If you fail, return one of your clues to your location. Take a horror. Don't really like that, but I feel like so far these treacheries are brutal. Is it just me? It's like it seems a lot meaner than I'm used
They're
to.
kind of
from
gross, yeah.
Okay, I guess one horror is not that bad. I'll keep.
Yeah,
balancing.
we're doing fine. I
I
don't
mean, we're
think.
doing. The thing is, we're doing fine, but we're also playing pretty good decks, and like, I don't know. I feel like we're getting a little pound here. All right.
Driving
Okay,
Rain.
driving rain. Do you want to put evidence on that?
Driving rain.
Yep. I forgot. I should have lost 2 resources last turn.
Oh right, you were investigating. Yes, I should have also
Yeah.
lost another resource. Sorry, so I forgot that it's not just on moves; it's also investigates. Yes, and it's
So
another
another
driving
driving rain?
So we're having fun with that. That's fun.
Yeah, so basically it'll be 2 rounds, but then this one's like super rainy.
Yeah.
Um,
Pat, is there
do you
any
want me to?
chance? No. Pat, is there any chance? Oh, sorry, yes, no. Shaheen should take care of the drowning stalker.
Yeah, I
so,
should go first to try to kill that. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna use
Yeah.
my bonus ability to attack that thing.
That's a hit.
Succeed, it's dead.
Nice.
Nice.
How are we doing on clues?
Well done.
We're 2 clues away from advancing, so that's good at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need my help with that, Veronica? That thing?
I think it's fine if you move over here and want to fight it, but also if you want to just stay away with it, should be fine too. I have my tricks ready.
Okay, because like I don't really have any weapons at the moment to help me.
No, I know you're event-based fighter. If you just want to spend your rest of your turn drawing cards, I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah, let's do that. Next action, I'm going to play Leather Coat.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be.
And then I will draw. Okay. Draw again.
As we can see here, Shaheen does not adhere to the theory that you should always draw last click.
Correct.
For Netrunner players out there, we know he's wrong.
Yep.
But I'm joking. This only triggers on deep ones, right? Deep ones and hybrids. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that.
Correct.
Could you move over here? Because I could use a. I mean, I feel like we're not abusing the difficulty reduction enough.
Yeah, we definitely aren't. All right. So, but I also do want money. And I have a crack the case.
Oh,
So
yeah, if you want to go to shipping warehouse
warehouse
first, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll take you 2 resources, right?
Oh
yes,
shit! To move.
Yeah.
If you can,
all right.
but if
Let
you can
me
play
let me spend my money first.
yeah, if you could play the catalog
Shuffler's
first,
catalog.
you just don't have any money, and then you can just move.
I'm going to spend 2 resources from Schaffner's catalog to put out another camera.
That sounds wise.
I'm going to shortcut myself,
Mm-hmm.
losing 2 resources, but I have none to lose. And then I'll go ahead and investigate,
Sounds good.
which
Oh, hold
costs
on.
me
If
no
you're
money right
if
now.
you're investigating here, you have to spend an extra action or discard a card.
Yeah, or
Do you-
choose
do-
and discard.
Do you just want to go to the warehouse instead and start there? I think I'll be fine on my own here. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll give you more evidence too.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and investigate. I'm going to, as V mentioned, use Daryl's ability. So I'm testing at, I think, just 5 versus 2.
That's good.
Cool. So I passed by 2. We're still on Act 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Not going
I'm
that
going to tap my scavenging, grab my ice pick.
Nice.
And then
Thank you.
both of these cameras. Yeah, thank you.
And also, this one gets one from the driving ring.
Yeah. All right.
A lot
So
of
much evidence.
And then
there.
also crack the
So
case from. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna crack the case. Yes.
Yep. Sounds fantastic. All right. I'm gonna go. Am I ever passing that test? I mean, you're not. You're only one way to find out, I guess. First action is going to be to play a lucky cigarette case. Second action, I'm going to play breaking and entering.
Oh.
Nice.
So I have to spend an
Nice.
additional resource, and I have to discard a card at random, a card from my hand. I'm going to discard this elusive in order to do this investigation. -1, that succeeds by, well, more than 2, so I will automatically evade the enemy, and I will also draw a card with cigarette case. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm going to use my free triggered ability to engage the enemy. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this because it seems like fantastic. I'm gonna try to evade. I'm going to add my intellect to my evasion, so I'm testing at 7, but the goal that I'm trying to hit is also 7. So I will commit Nimble and Scout Ahead. 3 over where I need to be. That's a -1. So I succeed by roughly 5 billion, and I will discard this weakness. I think we need to tune that. I think it's not powerful enough. Joking, obviously.
Well, it isn't when you've got
a
security consultant with you.
And I will
the
then
Eagle Hunter needed a security consultant.
And then I will move twice because this does not count as a move action. So I don't have to spend resources for this movement, and I'm gonna go over here to the fishing piers.
Wow, Kamani is so cool.
Rogues flexing on all y'all. Let's go to upkeep.
Yep.
I mean, I also have a weakness, which is also,
Dumon?
Dumon. Sorry, one of these driving reins goes away.
Good call. Good call. All right, so you go first, B.
Oh, come on, not one of these again. Cold Trail.
Cold Trail.
I mean, I wanted to flex and talk about how great Kamani's 3 willpower is, but so far, not good enough to stop me from failing my willpower checks. At least the shroud here is a little lower than the last one, so.
Yeah.
This one's mine. Battering
Wait,
waves,
no,
test agility. What?
Sorry, I just the shroud here is actually higher, but it's not. It doesn't require extra actions or anything, which is the important part.
Right. All right, so agility 3. If you fail, take 1 damage and move to the connecting location with the lowest shroud value. There's a difference of 2 or more between the shroud value of 2 locations. Also lose 1 action. I do think that would hit. Would that hit me? Yeah, I would need to go to.
You go to Waterfront.
I would go to Arkham Key.
No, you go to Waterfront.
Oh, right. Yeah. What's my agility? 3. I mean, I can just use an evidence.
Yeah. So this is one of the very powerful aspects.
Wait,
of Daryl.
Oh no, I don't care though.
Do you
like
not?
if I end up, well, I guess I lose an action, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's great. I think you spend the evidence.
Okay, yeah, I'll spend the evidence. What if I can take heart?
But then you don't spend the evidence. then you take the test. And then you draw a 0.
I'll take heart.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Well, That's
Glad to
that.
know that that's still a thing. Okay, Shaheen?
Yeah, I
Yep,
mean,
all
come
right.
on. Take heart
Seal of the
is
Elder Sign.
basically, it's
Yeah.
an elder sign effect.
Yeah.
Take heart.
Go ahead.
You have to pull it. Yeah.
Cold Trail
Cold Trail. Okay. Test willpower 3.
You have zero clues, so I think this is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And take a horror. Oh no,
you want
Madame
this.
LeBlanc or
Mhm.
LeBranche.
All right. Well, we're still suffering from this driving rain. But
I have.
Oh, at least now it's just one resource
Yeah.
per each of
Oh
those
yeah,
actions.
actually,
Not
I think I
two.
should
That
have
was
lost an
pretty
extra
brutal.
resource last turn because I investigated once, which I only lost one resource for.
Yeah, I
Yep.
have a look what I found. Do you want me to try to help you with the fishing piers, Veronica?
As soon as we pick up another clue,
we
we
advance.
advance.
So let's see what happens when that happens. I think Pat's gonna go first, right? And
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just move Daryl here. Or wait, should I go up to the piers? Probably the piers, huh?
piers are
Probably.
a little easier. Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
you might want to play your
Okay.
scavenging before you investigate, right?
Okay. And don't forget to,
So I move, lose a resource, play scavenging, lose a resource.
It's fine.
I really wanted to play out the tool belt and ice pick here. All right, I'm going to investigate.
Minus a resource for investigating.
Yep. What was I at? I was at, I think, just 6.
You're
6
at
minus 2,
right?
4. Okay, so not enough.
Not enough
so
no.
I pick up a clue,
Mm-hmm.
but we immediately advance.
Yep.
All right, act down.
They are spent, so they're all
Up the river. There's no shortage of palms waiting to be greased, but you manage to weed out the relevant information from the parts that actually point you in the right direction. Several sailors saw the Myra Louise sail into Arkham last night, but it sailed through Arkham further upriver without making any stops. Each investigator loses all of their clues, reveal each Arkham location, then remove all clues from each location in play. Put the set-aside main deck, wheelhouse, and engine room locations into play. Remove the unfriendly ports and counter set from the game. Shuffle the encounter deck if it was searched. The set is indicated by the following icon.
Okay, so does this "you better leave" get removed as well then?
Is it a...
Yes.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, it gets removed as well.
It's attached. So all of this gets attached. Or
this one doesn't.
Yeah, driving rain stays.
I'm checking the encounter discard pile. It's the wharf rats.
Put this.
This is cool. This campaign is cool so far.
Yeah.
Looks like
if you don't have money, it's rough though.
Yeah, it just looked like we picked some good decks to go through scenario one with, because it's... Was there another street brawl that I forgot to take out, or did I get everything? I think I got everything.
Did you get... Where are the locations?
They're over here.
Oh, here we go.
I think you just... No, don't hit the setup button. It's the place button.
Oh no.
Do this.
Reset. Yeah.
Damn it! I pressed it again!
But you pressed reset, which is, I think, the wrong button. You need to cancel. Yeah, sorry, we need to undo, actually, because you kind of ruined it. I hope this doesn't break anything. So the thing is, you're not supposed to hit setup there. You're supposed to hit place there. Okay, how far back are we? Does everything still connect?
I don't even see, like, okay, there it goes.
Yeah, it's gonna take a second.
My stuff is huge.
Looks like the... Oh, did you get the glitch again? Or is it fixed?
It looks fixed to me.
Okay.
Mine's fine. Mine's fixed.
Here's our problem, is that we have a zone... Can you recall it?
Yeah.
So here's our problem, is that we have a zone that's, like, literally right between. So I think if we place from here, it'll be better. Right?
Okay. That does
slightly.
It did hit the zone here for some reason. I don't understand where the zone is coming from. We can just move it over here, right?
Yeah.
The problem is that it's not a zone that I can select for some reason. Like, I've gone into the zone tool, but it's not letting me, like, select the tool or the zone at all, which is weird, because I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be... Maybe it's supposed to be like a fog of war thing or a layout.
All right, I think we got it. Act 2A.
Oh, it's
Marine
a hand.
salvage.
Gotcha. No, I found it.
Yeah. Oh, you found it? Cool.
Yeah, they were, for some reason, it's added a bunch of hands to that area. I think oh, you know what it probably is?
It was
Uh,
probably the additive load.
Additive loads when you loaded the other game in. It was
Yeah.
probably adding the default hands. Sorry, everybody. Okay,
All right.
so we have now fixed that.
Act 2A, Marine Salvage. You trek up the banks of the river west out of town. It doesn't take long before you spot the ship on a small offshoot of the river, anchored in the darkness of the nearby trees. While silent, the ship is uninhabited, and you can spot a lone, or while silent, the ship is not uninhabited, and you can spot a lone figure moving slowly and deliberately about the main deck. Objective: if an investigator enters the main deck, advance.
All
Okay,
right.
I think that's a job for me.
No, that does sound like a job for you. Daryl, you're done, right?
Yes.
Oh no, the back kind of worked. Did that fix it, or did it completely break it? No, looks like we're good. All right. Go ahead in that case. Shane, yeah, you're even in the right spot to be.
Okay, I will
So
move to the main deck.
you'll lose a resource. Don't forget that.
That's fine. I have money.
Okay. So, if an investigator enters the main deck, advance.
What does that say? You move
Dark deeds
cautiously
at
up.
work. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, yeah, dark deeds at work. You move cautiously up the gangplank to the Myra Louise's deck and peer over the railing. On the opposite side, a towering man hoists the body in an expensive suit and hurls it over the side of the ship. You crane your head up to get a good look at the body, but it's just enough for the man to spot you as he turns back towards the ship. Who the hell are you? He bellows, advancing towards you with powerful strides. Spawn the set aside Bill Bledsoe at the main deck.
I already spawned him. He's engaged with you.
Bill Bledsoe is a mean son of a gun. 4 fight, 6 health, 2 evade, humanoid, conspirator, and elite. He has the hunter
Wow.
keyword. And he has an action. If you're engaged with him, you try to take advantage of his recklessness to test intellect 4. If you succeed, you can deal 1 damage to him. This action does not provoke attacks opportunity. Forced, after you defeat him, flip him over, resolve the text on his other side. The bulky sailor is intimidating, but blunt as a bull. 2 damage.
That's a lot of like.
Okay.
But I have a track shoes trigger.
Yeah. Before you do that, we have a new act. Death on the Miskatonic. You found the Mira Louise and a fresh set of trouble to go with it. The presence of the British man and the well-dressed corpse already compounds the mystery, but there's sure to be even more evidence somewhere on the ship. Whatever you choose to pursue, you have to work quickly while you can still endure the constant attacks, terrible weather, and strange influence you feel at the back of your brain. Objective: at least 3 of the following are true. The investigators may choose to advance. The investigators subdued the attacker, inspected the ship, found the cargo manifest, examined the corpses, and talked to a survivor. And then the main deck of the ship also has some text. There's 4 shroud, 0 clues, and has the non-Euclidean place a clue on main deck from the token bank. And then a free trigger: if there are 3 or more clues on the main deck, read evidence 1 under scenario interlude evidence on board in the campaign guide. You set foot on the deck of the towboat, you get a subtle feeling of vertigo. Something is definitely off about the ship. And it's victory 1, so it's very interesting. We're going to have to put clues on here and then take clues off. Hey, Pat,
Yep.
you didn't happen to draw another copy of the encounter card, or the card that lets you drop clues, did you?
I did, or
Okay.
I don't have one drawn, but it's in these 6 cards.
Okay, well, I think we have a way to get that at least then.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you want me to try to fight him?
So
where's
you have your track shoes trigger, which I think you were talking about doing now, right?
I may just fight him.
Well, I think you want to track shoes anyway because you want to move Garrett over to get a free attack in at him, right?
Yeah, let's try that.
we need to like reskin track shoes for
I think that fails.
Yeah, that does well.
Muunokhoi.
Yeah, we're on track. We're on 3 now, so doesn't work. Guess you're gonna be
That's
either
fine.
moon. Yeah.
I'm gonna play as 1, which
Excellent.
is one of his signature cards. It reads fast, play only during your turn. Choose 1. Heal 1 damage from Garrett. Move Garrett to your location. Or ready Garrett. So I'm gonna move him to my location.
Heck yeah, bro.
And then I'm gonna use my ability to try attacking this guy.
That's good.
I'm
You're 5
attacking
against...
5, but I have a lucky.
Okay.
So maybe we'll get lucky.
You sure do get lucky. No,
Yeah, wait, I don't even need to use
you don't
it.
need to look at it. You got
Yeah.
that. All right.
So I deal 2 damage to him,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to play another as 1 because he has 2 copies, and
You've
I'm
been
gonna
saying
ready
well.
Garrett.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna attack again.
Sounds good.
Ah!
Oh,
I know.
oh.
All right. Well, you
I
can't lucky out of
tried.
that one. Can you try to attack him one more time? If you
Yes.
can do him one more damage, I can kill him. I can try to.
Okay, I'll try
attack.
just attacking with my bare fists.
Yeah, I guess I can move twice, right?
I mean, worst case scenario, Kamani could just engage
I
and
have a
attack.
lucky.
Well, but
Or
Kamani doesn't.
engage. Oh,
Evade. Evade would work.
I'm gonna use lucky
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
succeed.
sounds good. So 3 damage on
Okay.
there. All right. Do I have enough agility to make this work? Shaheen, do you have any agility commits by chance?
I do not. I have intelligence and will, unfortunately.
How about
I
if-
have a wild commit if you let me go first and get over there.
Well, you've already taken your turn though. That's the problem.
What? Oh yeah,
You got.
you're
the
right.
last
That's a
action you
problem.
took-
You're
yeah.
right. That is a good problem. Did I trigger a scavenging? No, I didn't.
No, but you
Okay.
also failed.
I remember that.
You failed the test, or you didn't fail, but like, yeah. So
I succeeded by 1. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm kind of thinking about. So the reason I wanted you to do the 1 more damage is I have a copy of backstab, so I could just run over and try to backstab, but I'm actually only testing a 2 over, which I don't feel comfortable now that they're 3 skulls.
We should test it.
3 over.
Yeah,
right?
we should test it 3 over now. Yeah.
But you have a letter code, right? So you're fine.
Yeah, I mean you can backstab Granny Orn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not Granny Orn.
No,
Madame LeBron.
I don't mean as a backstab. I mean you take the punch and then next turn you just try to finish.
Yeah,
it off.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I have soak.
I'm not gonna start moving now because we have the driving rain. So I'm actually just gonna take a little bit of a setup turn. I'm gonna draw
Yeah,
cards.
Garrett will take a damage, but it's fine. He has
Will
life.
they? I guess
Yes.
there's a right. Okay. Right, because there's an ability that if there's an enemy phase ends. No, but the enemy when the phase ends, it won't be ready because he will punch you in the face and then he'll.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
That is right.
My last action, I'm going to play the other card that I spent XP on because, of course, Kamani starts with 5 additional experience. 2 of that experience goes on the Karen's Obol, and the other 3 goes on Stealth level 3, which is a combo card for them. We'll hopefully get to show the combo off in a second. So we go to enemy phase. You get punched for 2, which exhausts the enemy, which means they don't get to punch your
Yes,
ally,
and
which
Leathercoat dies.
Yeah. And then we go to upkeep.
Yep.
Okay, now I have an agility commit.
All right. This goes away finally. We doom on. We are 3 out of 5. There's another agenda card after this, so we're okay. Okay, another drowning stalker showed up. This is a victory point enemy, so it would be nice to.
Yep. I'll tap Kodak to put it on him.
All right.
All right. I'll get my encounter card. So glad these are working now.
It's hit it. Yeah, because put on and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Chill
works
to the
now.
bone. Okay, damage horror cannot be healed. That's fine.
And you take 1 damage or 1 horror at the end of each of your turns.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I have a bit of an issue. In the sense that this Downing Stalker is.
It's pretty
In
low
your direct
agility.
Yeah,
it won't engage you.
The problem isn't that. The problem is it's in our path, and we kind of have to get past it. Although, Shaheen, if you can evade Bill Bledsoe, and then move Garrett to the waterfront and attack, because Garrett can also automatically evade enemies, right?
Yes, but that's a harder. I think that would be a
No,
harder because
I
can.
I mean, evade Bill Bledsoe, and then you send Garrett to evade the Downing Stalker, so that we can.
Well, on an attack, I can try that.
Well, it's a harder test. Yes, but
I'll try evading this guy, and I'll commit a track shoes.
Sounds good. So you're 5 against 2. That's -3, so that succeeds.
Oh wow.
Yeah, barely.
Okay. Then Garrett.
Bonus action to move Garrett.
And then we will attack with Garrett.
Sounds good. Yeah, if this doesn't go well, I can always intervene.
-2. Evade.
Yeah, that hits. So it deals 1 damage and it evades, right?
Yes, 1 damage and it evades.
Excellent. I guess I could
discard
this, but that is going to lose us the victory points, so let's not do that.
Yeah, and then I'm going to discard Chills to the Bone by spending 2.
Good. That's your turn, right?
Yep. Excellent. Perfectly calculated.
Pat, why don't you go running over there?
Okay.
Actually, wait, no. Sorry. I am completely.
I'm gonna get smacked, but it's also totally fine. I don't care about
this. No, but I should just try to clear that because I am
Okay.
here anyway. So I'll test that. It's difficulty 3. I'm going to... I don't think we're going to get enough value out of this lone wolf, so I'm just going to commit it now. Succeed by 2, which lets me draw a card. Excellent. Get this thing out of here. And then I'm just going to run over, I think. Unless you want me to do something else.
Nope. It seems fine.
All right. 1, 2. That's my turn.
All right. I'll do 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll spend 2 from Schaffner's catalog to play Tool Belt.
Heck yeah.
That's my turn.
Do you want to put anything under the tool belt?
Honestly, right now, yeah, maybe I'll put the... I probably want to put the one that's this one.
Yeah, it does exhaust, so like you don't want to... Yeah.
Yeah.
If could...
Well, if I'm exhausted, if I'm doing that anyway, I'm just going to pull out a ice pick.
Yeah, sounds good. If you could flip any asset that you got under the tool belt face down, that reminds me, I mean, I believe they are also... Oh no, they're just...
Oh yeah.
Blank, but if you could do that, that makes it a little easier for me to track for the video. All right, we got an upkeep, so we have to decide who the bill is engaging, and I think I'm okay with having him engage me.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Especially when I
Drowning Stalker readies.
Mm-hmm. We go to upkeep.
Yep.
Oh no, it's an internal injury.
Oh no, you're bleeding out.
Yeah, that's okay.
Deep One Raider.
I'm going to exhaust the Codex.
Wow, they really do not like agility in this, or low agility in this campaign. This is like a rogue campaign.
Hybrid Infiltrator. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot to do this at the... I have this in my hand. At the end of the round, if you're not at waterfront, reveal whispers from the water and either take one horror, read one location towards waterfront. I'm going to take a horror.
Sounds good.
All right, so this happens. Yep, which spawns here.
Okay. And then Shaheen.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Pat, do you have the drop a clue ability card yet?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. In that case, Shaheen, do you want to go first?
I also don't have... We don't have any clues. We lost all of our clues.
Oh, right, we don't have any clues left. So, Shaheen, if you could...
We need to explore,
If you could move to one of these locations...
I have this enemy here.
I have a bit of another problem, yes, I know, but...
Yeah, and I don't want this internal injuries. I think I'm going to try to evade the Deep One Raider.
Sounds good.
I'll go next. So that
succeed.
Can take advantage.
So it says after it's evaded, move it to connecting location empty. If that should be possible, not possibly.
Move it into the engine room.
Yeah. Do you want me to attack the Drowning Stalker?
Yes. I mean, if you're gonna spend the action anyway, probably.
Yeah. Let's use the bonus action to try attacking the Drowning Stalker.
I just wear it down over like 4 turns. That seems fine. Or
fail.
Auto-fail,
okay.
You know.
Okay, and then last 2 actions for the internal injury.
Annoyingly, at this point, if we don't, somebody doesn't go deal with the stalker, Garrett's gonna get hurt. So I think I'm gonna go.
Well, it has Hunter, right? It's gonna move.
Oh right, it's gonna hunt. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I should still probably go next because I might be able to give Pat a bit of evidence.
You might also be able to kill this Deep One Raider.
I mean, I'm gonna kill Bill Bledsoe if that's okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Do you need to commit? Do you need to commit?
I don't know if I need to commit per se, but if you have a -1 or -2 difficulty, I would like that.
I can definitely give you a -2 difficulty.
Okay, so I'm testing at 5 because I'm playing backstab against Bill. So I'm testing at 5 against 4, but 5 against 2 because of Daryl's ability, and I'm committing this sneak by. That is a -3.
Nice.
So that is 7 against 2 becomes 4 against 2. So succeed by 2. I will draw a card for Cigarette Case, and I will do 3 damage, which should defeat him. So we flip him over. Hold on.
Oh, flip him.
Yeah, some text. The British man charges you with a single man of fury, but you haven't found the missing ship, just to cut and run now. His talents prove no match for yours, and within a minute, the man lies on his back on the ship deck, groaning, clutching his head with both hands. With witnesses hard to come by, you demand the man tell everything he knows. He treads for a moment, and his eyes snap open with a roar. The dreamer stir. In stone it lies dead, with stone it shall awaken. He spews a series of words that you can't even begin to identify until finally his eyes roll backward and he drops back unconscious, twitching lightly. Is this man possessed? A fanatic? Both? You can only assume that he's a sailor based on his tattoo and clothing, but he's clearly more than that. His work on the ship serves some darker power, willing or otherwise. Add this card to the victor's play and remember that you have subdued the attacker.
Yeah. So that's one of the 3 items we have to do.
Yeah. I think next I'm going to exhaust stealth to evade this deep one raider.
Cool.
That is successful. So this deep one raider is gonna go over here now. Or they're not exhausted, but they also they do have hunter parts. Thought they didn't have hunter.
Yeah.
Because
They're gonna all swarm Pat in like a second.
Yeah, I don't like this. None of that, so I'm gonna.
Along with Drowning Stalker too.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here. And I'll so this reveals, and also I have to put a clue on the boat that we just left. Engine room. Spend a bunch of clues to put the set aside. Thomas Ribicki into plain engine room. If there's no clues on it, reads evidence on board, part 3. All right, I will free trigger engage this, and I'll attempt to evade this with adding my intellect. So I'm at 7 versus 1. Let's go 8 versus 1. I'm not playing this card. Yeah, it succeeds by enough. I will discard this enemy using Kilani's ability.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 1 down.
Nice.
You may want to move, Pat.
Yeah. Oh, wait. How did this clue get on here?
I moved, and that
non-Euclidean
triggered.
Oh, cool. So can I pick up this clue?
I don't know. Can you?
I mean, like, I guess I could, but it's kind of useless, huh?
I think you want to come over here first, and
yeah, I think
okay. So leave. I'll move.
Which puts another clue.
I'll investigate. I'll go ahead and use
So I want to. I have a commit for you if you want it. +2.
What am I at? I'm at 5, 6 with ice pick.
7 if you put the thing back in play. Oh wait, no, you can't do that because you have to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think 6, 7, 8 is probably fine, right?
Yeah. 8 is great.
Yeah.
8 is great.
What does that do?
Also great.
Placed evidence.
Placed evidence.
Wait, does that work on Hawkeye?
Yeah, it sure does. It's any asset.
Oh my god!
Okay, so I get to draw a card from Perception, and you get to discover 2 clues, and you get to trigger both scavengings.
Wow, that's crazy.
I pick this cards. Yeah, I can't pull that out. Yeah. I'm gonna pull out the mag glass and what other items do I even have in here? I think just Sharpener's catalog. That's fine.
You have like 2 things. All right.
Yeah.
It goes in here.
Or wait, no, I only want to use one of them. I don't want to use the Sharpener's catalog. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now you can investigate again, and then you can get the ice pick back. I gotcha.
Yep. I'll investigate again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use Daryl's ability this time, so I'm I think 6 versus 3.
Mm-hmm.
6 versus 1 if you're using his ability.
Yeah. 7 versus
1.
7 versus 1. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Neat. Pick up, and then I'll grab the ice pick.
Yeah.
I'll tool belt this over here.
All right. And so I think we don't want to use this ability just yet until we've cleared out the we want to have some actions to initiate with whatever it's going on over here.
We do have 3 clues, so we can immediately.
Yeah, I was saying I think we wait with that until we have some actions to actually work with.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is probably the strangest deck I've ever played because I've been doing the majority of the combat with Garrett, and I've never done such a thing before.
All right.
Like, I don't have, like, guns or anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to enemy phase. I think...
It moves to the
end
boat.
of my turn, I take a...
Yeah.
By the way.
It moves... all 3 of these move to my location.
I think so, right? Oh, also... Oh, no, okay, so that's not so bad. So, yeah, this all goes over here.
But they all have prey lowest agility.
Yeah, but they'll still grab you because they don't have an only, so they're just gonna.
Oh no, I hate that.
Yeah. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, Granny Orn dies.
Okay. So that's a damage and a horror there, and then I think a horror on the keepsake and damage
Yeah,
on you.
and then I take a damage.
You'll be fine. And Garrett is okay, which is the important part. And then there's a Doom on the Hybrid Infiltrator, but fortunately we are in the Witching Hour anyway. And then we go to Upkeep.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad timing. Agent Fletcher showed up for the party.
I also got some rune film.
Everybody's drawing their weaknesses. Oh my goodness. Do you just want to get rid of
So,
the...
yeah, I'm losing all of the...
Yeah, so you're getting rid of the evidence on your Hawkeye Fold camera that's underneath
cameras.
the thing, because the evidence is still on there and it's not like affecting you. So we could have Doom on and then we advance. So Doom goes off. Webbed hands and razor teeth. From out the water rises a grotesque figure, skin shining from any nearby lights. Its posture and rapid approach clearly show the creature's intention of attacking you. You scramble to defend yourself against its added menace. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for deep one or hybrid enemies. Spawn the lead investigation.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
god!
2 more enemies. Wow, okay.
Alright,
I have
alright.
some...
Which one of these?
Yeah. I have a note about this scenario so far, which is that there's a lot of very nasty encounter cards in here.
There's
I mean,
a
honestly,
lot of
though,
high-held enemies.
like, compared to any other scenario one that we've run through, they're almost always pretty nasty.
That's fair.
This is like TFA for sure, you
That's
know?
fair, right? Yeah, TFA.
It
Yeah.
feels like Innsmouth, kind
I think
of.
we
Like,
grabbed
I
these
thought...
two.
Yeah, it's
Right.
somewhere between Innsmouth and
Crazy.
TFA, you know? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Pat.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. I wanted to put a...
Evidence on one of these, yeah.
Yeah. Which one should I do?
Doesn't
Probably
really
the...
matter. Just put it on the deep one raider. Also, sorry, this guy isn't engaged with me because he has a loop. Just put it
Yeah,
on raider.
I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, so Delusional Dreamer, spawn, engage with prey, most encounter cards in hand. That's you and me, V.
Yeah. Can you
So
take him
you
for
were
a bit? Yeah. Do you have any kind of encounter? Do you have any kind of fighting ability in your deck?
I have Ice Pick.
I mean, I guess I was kind of thinking about that. Like, you could probably Ice Pick this guy. You do have to take a damage.
Yeah, Ice Pick would be good.
Okay, go ahead and Shaheen, you draw a card.
Okay.
This is a lucky break for once.
Take a horror.
Yeah, you also take a damage. Oh no. Oh no.
Nah, I'm gonna like die.
Yeah,
That's not good.
you're not gonna die. We're gonna save you.
This is fine. This is fine.
But if you can go first, kill the Delusional Dreamer, and grab a clue so you can get this evidence, I think we're off to a good place.
Alright, so I attack with Ice Pick. I think I will use a Hawkeye folding camera evidence to lower his attack. Yeah.
Am
I committing right anything else to this? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm not. All right. So
wait,
that was
this should have moved me one location towards the waterfront.
You're right.
So I should actually be here.
Yeah.
At the waterfront.
All right. The good news is Garrett's over there, so he can help you out.
Yeah.
Does non-Euclidean trigger?
Yes, I believe it's any move. It's not just move action.
Yeah, it should.
Okay, gotcha.
Boot move from a location.
So it has 3 clues. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a 3rd clue on it. So we can now trigger that ability if you want.
Okay. So So I attacked with Ice Pick, killed him.
No. Hold on. Look at the token you revealed. You completely fucking failed, my dude.
What?
You're attacking...
No, I spent an...
Yeah. It's a 3 fight, so it's down to 1 difficulty.
You spent an evidence, right?
3, and you drew a score, so you're failing.
Can't do math.
No.
I can't do math.
All
right.
No problem, but, you know. Just evade him and... yeah. Just evade him, and then try to get the clue anyway, because I think...
I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
He doesn't have retaliate, right? I'm going to attack him. Cool. So 2. And
Right, if you're
then
okay just taking the one horror, I think you might also just want to like just investigate here and just tank the hits for a bit, or just try to evade them. Like basically, I would like to
yeah,
help
I'm
you,
trying
but
to
I
think.
also have like
Yeah, you have
big
a
enemies on the
billion
board.
things
Yeah, there's a couple
going
of things
on.
that we
Yeah,
need to do.
yeah. Um,
There is an evidence over here if you can investigate, so or working on it.
yeah, but I don't know. But like, yeah, and you're about to kill that one, right?
I was hoping
Assumedly.
to. I was hoping to
All
deal
right,
with
yeah,
Fletcher first, but you know.
horror. Yeah, I'll attack. That's fine.
Okay.
Or I'll investigate. Sorry,
Okay,
investigate.
so take a horror. Succeed. Get a clue, and then you get this evidence. Very nice.
So that was a -2. I was testing. Okay, so that was a 0. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Let's spend 3 clues to grab this whatever this is, by the way, because I.
Oh yeah.
If it's not an enemy, no, it's not an enemy.
Okay.
If there's
there are no
enemies,
cute.
yeah,
Cute.
it's gonna be a while before that's through. And then we can get okay, excellent.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna go next. I'm going to spend 1 action evading this Deep One Raider. Succeeds by a lot, so I'll draw a card. And oh right, signature cards, those exist. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity. I don't have enough money for that. I thought I had all my money, but I don't actually have money to play Leo here. That's awkward. Pat, how much evidence do you have to spend on dealing with Agent Fletcher right now? Because the problem here is like,
I can spend both of this evidence.
yeah, the awkward thing
I'm
is
comfortable doing that.
Yeah, the awkward thing is that I think the correct play is actually to not do that, and instead, the thing is I don't want to juggle like enemies for 5 billion turns, but on the other hand, like I feel like we have to, like I don't think the odds are with us.
Sorry.
Because
At the end of
yeah,
my turn, I have to move. So
yeah, actually,
this actually helps us a bit.
Yeah, helps us a bit. Yeah. I do want to get rid of this Hybrid Warrior Trader as well. Do I play the grappling hook? If I play it now, I don't get to use it this turn. So I think I'd rather... Choices. So this is one of those situations where it's like, things have not really worked out in my favor. Because the problem is, if I try to evade them, I'm 1 under for trying to get them off the board. So even with stealth, that's going to be a tough gig. The one thing is I could stealth to just try to get away from Agent Fletcher. And yeah, I think that's actually the play. I'm going to stealth to try to evade here. Don't be an autofill, thank you. So I disengage, but do not exhaust it. It cannot engage me for the rest of the turn. I'll need somebody to kill the thing eventually, but like for now we're okay. Also, Pat, sorry to say it, but the trigger on Whisper from the Water is at the end of the round, not at the end of the turn. So you're still at my location.
Oh, so it does engage me?
No, because it's a...
No, it's only.
It's
Gotcha.
only.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm going to investigate here with Thief Kit.
Nice.
I'm 5 against 3. Come on, damn it. Okay, fail.
Sorry. Hold on. You said 5
committing...
against 3. I'm committing a rabbit's foot. Yeah.
Okay, so then I pass.
Yep.
Right. Get a clue.
I don't have any more agility commits.
Do you have an intellect commit?
I do.
Okay, so then my last action is going to be investigate, commit intel reports.
Okay, I'm going to commit Schaffner's catalog.
Sure. So it's 5 against 3. Oh.
Nice. 5 against... Oh, that's not what I mean to do. Crack the case.
Yes, crack the case. If I can get 1 resource here, that would be...
Yeah, take 1 resource. No, take 2 of them. I'll take 1.
That's my turn. I will also trigger, if there's no clues here, read evidence 3.
Yes.
So we get...
And the Interlude, scenario
Yeah.
interlude,
Well, the
evidence
first
3.
seemed like a fight between two parties, now looks to be three instead. Corpses in the practiced outfit of sailors are grouped together in one corner, while bodies in tailored suit and trench coat lie mixed with those horrible fish-like creatures. Judging from the broken Tommy guns and quantities of their suit, those men were members of Arkham's infamous O'Banion gang. What brought them into conflict with those mutants is anyone's guess, however. Were they both laying claim to the same prize, or were they working together and came to a dispute? Remember that you examined the corpses.
Interesting.
All right. So, okay. So, Muunokhoi still has to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try attacking the Drowned Stalker with Garrett.
Yeah, that seems like a good start. Okay, nice.
Succeed. I'm gonna evade it.
Sounds good.
And deal damage.
Yeah, 1 damage. We gotta get our show on the road.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try evading the Deep One Raider.
Mm-hmm. The good one is if you can evade that one, you can yeet it off to the distance, and we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Succeed.
Nice.
So it's here, and then I still have 2 actions left.
Mm-hmm.
Do
I move to your location?
No,
no, we're both gonna go here, I think, or we're heading in this direction. I think you.
I think I need to draw cards.
I think you need to draw. Like, you haven't found your boxing gloves yet, so we just really.
Yeah, I need to draw cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
No,
enemy
not
phase,
ideal. That's
enemy
fine.
phase happens. Agent Fletcher's gonna hit me and kill Gregory Gry. And Pat, you get hit for 1 horror.
Yep.
I don't think there's any hunter enemies currently active. Everything ready.
Yep. Both of the hybrid. Oh, that's at the end of the mythos phase.
Yeah. Okay. Upkeep.
Before upkeep. Wait.
No.
Mythos phases first. Yeah.
Okay, I just got boxing gloves. Thank God.
So end of the rounds. We reveal Whispers from the Water.
Yep.
We will both move over here. And then we go to Doom On. Encounter cards.
Yep.
Please don't be more enemies. Out of Murky Darkness. All right, this is.
I'm going to
evidence
put an evidence on that.
Sounds good.
Out of Murky Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Shaheen.
Oh.
Cold
Trail.
Trail.
I'm gonna commit a guts to this test.
Okay. Just a cycle.
Yeah.
Nice, you got it. Cool. Shaheen, do you have any kind of like fight events in your hand right now?
At the moment, I don't, but I have 2 copies of boxing gloves. Finally.
Okay. Pat, do you have anything in your hand that might help us here?
I have a evade icon.
I can. Why don't you let me go first? Because I can send Garrett over there.
I think I see how I want to do this. Pat, if you could go first and no, you can't send Garrett over here. You need to Garrett to kill the Drowning Stalker, right?
Does Deep One Raider,
I can evade it. I can evade the Drowning
Deep One
Stalker.
Raider engages me, doesn't it?
No.
It was ready.
Wasn't it at this location?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's still over there.
It hunted. It hunted.
It just readied.
Right?
No, it just readied.
Oh, just readied.
Pretty
Okay,
sure.
okay.
If not, we're gonna hear about it in the usual.
Okay, so I don't need Garrett to go over there anymore then.
End of Mythos phase, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We got to put some doom on these dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we get to deal with those pretty quickly. I think, Pat, you go first, and you try to deal with the Delusional Dreamer again. Same trick as last time. Hopefully cooling a little better. Because you have reasonable odds on that. You're 2 over. And if you can do that and then get the Ice Pick back into hand but not use it yet, that would be appreciated. Is that actually worth it? Ice Pick's only a +1. No, I don't think it actually helps me. Never mind. I don't need your Ice Pick.
Yeah.
You want me to go kill it with Garrett?
No, I want you to kill your hunter enemy with Garrett, so we have actual hunter enemies leaving the board, and
I have to evade him first, though.
Do
which
you?
is the.
It doesn't have retaliation.
Yeah, because I need to play boxing gloves.
I guess in that case, yeah. Then you send Garrett over to help us first.
That's why I was like, I can just evade and then send him over.
I mean, if you can do that to Agent Fletcher, I think that's actually just better. But yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to go first then?
No, I think I want Pat to go first because if the Delusional Dreamer play doesn't work again, then I think we need.
Okay, then we'll decide on what we do.
All right. Do you have any combat commits, V?
I have one, and it's kind of lame.
Literally just one will help.
Okay, I'm
Because
throwing
that'll put
this
me
the other
3
one.
over, right? That'll put me
That's-
3 over.
Yes, it does. Assuming you spent the evidence. Yep.
All right,
okay.
cool. Yeah, I spent the evidence. All right, killing lockpicks to kill the stupid fucking dreamer.
Language.
Oh, sorry. We're on
No,
record.
you're
All
not wrong.
Kill the infiltrators.
Oh, also, sorry, there are 3 clues. Do you want to read the story text?
Yeah. Let's read
Evidence
the story
1.
text.
Go ahead.
Evidence 1. As you walk the main deck and venture into its cabins, the ship's architecture doesn't seem to come together correctly. Corners that you expect to join stay apart despite all appearances, and you stumble over seemingly flat boards. On closer inspection at various spots on the deck, you find fragments of a soapy green stone embedded in the wood. Your vision wobbles slightly as you gaze at the stones, focusing the dizzy feeling from earlier. You're not sure if these stones were placed here on purpose or merely left behind by whoever attacked the ship. But what is certain is that the fragments are a sign of arcane tampering.
Dum dum dum.
Interesting.
All right.
All right.
So 3 for investigator clues. I've taken 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play fingerprint kit,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to investigate with fingerprint kit.
Sounds good. Nice.
2 clues.
Scavenging triggers, and you also get a evidence back.
Yes.
You get a lockpick. You get the ice pick.
Yep.
So you can stab the hybrid infiltrators.
Yep. Yes. That's
Shaheen, if
exactly
you
what's
can.
going on.
Shaheen, if you could go next.
Okay, I'm gonna try evading drowning stalker, committing
Yeah.
manual dexterity.
Sounds good. Oh, good commit.
Yeah, that's like the one. Veronica before this was like, "Oh, you should add this in," and I was like, "Are you sure?" Yes, absolutely.
You should play more cantrips. Yes, you should play lots of skills.
What should I do next? What do you think?
Move the Garrett to my location and use it to attack Agent Fletcher, please. Because I think we're very well equipped to deal with each other's weaknesses, but not with our own. So
yeah, sounds right.
All right. Using that ability. Oop. And I may be able to kill him, actually.
Yeah,
so I'm going to.
Oh, don't forget to play your boxing gloves first.
Yes, I need to play boxing gloves. I'm gonna. I don't know. I can't take damage from this deep one raider. So it's.
Well, if you move and then you trigger track shoes, you could. Well, I guess you have to pass the track shoes. That's kind of tricky.
Yeah.
You need to pass the track shoes test.
Oh, right.
I don't.
Yeah. So wait. Let's backtrack for a second.
Yeah.
So the first thing I did was evade.
Also, where did the evidence that you got from my murky darkness go to, Pat?
So why don't we just try to
Hawkeye
do
folding camera?
Yeah, let me move here and let's try to do the
track shoes test.
The track shoes test, and I'll commit a take heart to this test.
No, don't take hearts. Don't take hearts.
Are you sure?
I'll commit a track
no,
shoes.
Because Pat's gonna commit to your test. So you're committing track shoes. You're 2 over.
Okay.
I mean, this way he gets a benefit either way. I'm fine with that.
Okay, succeed.
Okay, so now you can move Garrett for free. And
okay,
now you can
there we go.
So you've taken an evade action and a move action, and now you can spend your
Yes.
bonus action to have Garrett attack Agent Fletcher. We're getting there.
Attack Agent Fletcher.
Yeah.
Oh, should I play track shoes? I'm sorry, boxing gloves first.
Yes, you should play boxing gloves first.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then now we are attacking of Garrett.
Yeah.
That should succeed.
-3.
Do you want me to evade him?
Yes, damage
or
and
just
evade him, please.
Damage and evade.
I mean, you can kill him next turn, but
yeah.
I just need. So now that I'm freed up, because now it's my turn.
Okay, yeah, and someone else is gonna have to tank that Deep Wind Raider because I cannot.
I think it's gonna be bad because we don't get a choice.
Yeah, you can smack me. It can smack me. We do need to take care of one of these infiltrators.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay,
so I
cool,
just got Leo the Luca down. That should.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm 1 resource short on playing. Wait, Pat, do you have a catalog? No, you don't. Sad face.
No, I don't.
Grappling hook would have been great here. Engage this. Evade. That's a success.
Evade.
I will engage with my free trigger.
Evade with stealth.
Yeah, we're evading with stealth. So this is difficulty 0. Oh, and I only have to succeed by 1. Yeah, so that's probably happening.
Okay.
It is only
Dead.
barely happening, but yes.
It's dead.
It's dead. Very nicely done. And then I still have an action left, which is pretty nice.
Can you take a hit? Because I have a pocket telescope, so I can start working on Wheelhouse
What am I taking a hit
from
from?
here.
Oh, you just want me to move into the wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Well, the problem is when I do that, I'm gonna get hit and then hit again in.
Get hit twice.
Yeah, get hit
Oh,
twice, which is
because you have the water thing.
yeah.
Why don't you just test one of those? Yeah, just test that.
Oh right, yeah, I can just test those to get rid of it. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
I can probably
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
the drowning
Nope,
stalker
fail.
next turn.
Fail. Okay, so enemy phase. This moves here. This doesn't do anything. These all don't do anything. This moves and engage and attacks Pat. Then these all ready. This engages me. This readies. We got to upkeep.
This is hard. This is a hard campaign.
And we reveal Whisper from Water. I will take a horror.
My Professor William Webb got killed.
I've seen the chat for William.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets shuffled back
Rip.
in when you.
Yeah. I put the first horror on him, and then before upkeep, so like that, it all worked out right.
Yeah. So Doom on the agenda. Encounter cards. Battering Waves. I'm not gonna bother. I really needed that +1 agility. So what happens? Move to a connecting location with the lowest shroud value. It's gonna put me back to the waterfront. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
No.
Oh no, we got. I also still have Whispers from the Water.
Yeah, no, I triggered that mine already. I get.
Okay, so
hit
I'm over
by...
with you.
Wait, are you? No, because no, Pat,
I
took
should take
a
horror.
I
Is
take
what you're
took a
saying?
horror for mine. Yes, I took a
Okay.
horror for mine.
Well, I have 1 horror left, just an FYI, everyone.
Okay, well, Shaheen has 2 health left, and I just got hit twice
Okay.
because when I enter this location, every deep one makes an immediate attack against me. So I'm gonna get hit for 2 damage and 2 horror. That's terrifying. And I also took a damage from there. So wow, okay, that hurt a bit. Pat, what's your encounter card? Please, no more enemies. Okay,
Filled to the bone. Hold on. What is this? Okay, so I'm going to have to spend resources.
Take heart.
Yeah, I think I commit take heart here, right?
Yep. Nice.
I fail.
Yeah.
I take a horror.
Draw 2, gain 2.
Oh wow. Okay, that would have been so much more useful before. Okay, I need to go help you, Veronica.
You do, but also, oh, I have to discard a card from my hand at random. This could be brittle. It's pretty brittle.
Oh my god.
Although I guess I didn't really need that.
I can kill the drowning stalker.
No, if you can kill Agent Fletcher, I can take care of it.
Is that better for you? Okay.
Yeah, because so the thing is that I can evade the drowning stalker, no problem. It's Agent Fletcher has alert, so I don't want to get hit by him.
Oops. Sending Garrett
real quick.
Yeah,
we also still have to put a Doom on the hybrid infiltrator.
Yeah, which is a problem because we now have to kill this guy.
Okay. I'm gonna attack using Garrett. And I think that's all I need to do.
Nice. Can you also somehow
engage
the hybrid infiltrator?
Potentially, yeah. So Agent Fletcher is dead.
You trigger boxing gloves.
Trigger boxing gloves, and I don't actually wait a second. I may have. Yes, we'll take that. Absolutely.
All right, what you get?
Sweeping kick.
Okay, nice. Yeah, kick the shit out of that deep one rider.
Whoops. No.
Oh.
The main deck, got like screwed up.
No worries.
And I was gonna move down here and then engage, but I will like die.
Yeah, you don't have enough actions to do that. So I think you
have
to kill the deep one rider and
let's sweeping kick.
Yeah. Okay, so testing at 8 versus 3 here, 4 here. Nice.
Succeed.
So that's 2 damage and an automatic of 8, which also pushes this thing away again.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Sweeping kick is really good.
Yeah, that
Okay.
feels so good.
Do I have any actions left?
You should have 1 left, right?
Yeah, I have 1 action left. I'm gonna attack the Drowning Stalker with improvised weapon because I can. Yeah, when I play an event with a fight ability, I can resolve it.
Sounds great. Yeah.
Attacking Drowning Stalker.
Actually, wait. It's remaining health on. Oh, but I have to be at the location and move away. Yeah, no, yeah, do the Drowning Stalker. That's good.
Okay.
The fact that this moves away is really annoying for Kamani.
Succeed.
Nice. Okay, we'll kill it eventually.
Oh, it's not evaded. It's just damage.
It's just damage.
Yeah.
I'm getting things mixed up with what I'm trying to do over here.
Okay, now I'm done.
Yeah. Pat, can you run over to...
Yeah, can you kill the hybrid?
Oh yeah, now I can. I didn't realize you killed my thingy. Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Right. Move, engage.
I mean, not a problem is a bold
I mean, theoretically. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, alright. I'm playing a ice pick.
This ice pick has carried the game. I'm gonna tell you.
I will attack with this ice pick. Alright, so I'm only a +2, which sucks.
Yeah. But you're not getting any better, right? So, like, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have lucky or anything?
There we go. Wow, okay.
It's dead.
Nice.
It's dead. Oh, you don't even have to discard it.
Okay, first up, I'm going to cheap shot.
Crazy. I'm just gonna tell you, it got so crazy.
Hold on. Move, engage. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, just making sure.
No worries. I'm going to cheap shot this Drowning Stalker. -4. Why you gotta do me like that? Although it's 7 versus 3, so I still hit. So I don't succeed by 2 or more, but I just do 1 damage. And sorry, Pat, you're losing in evidence, but you're also getting a victory point, so I feel like that's a fair trade.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then I'm going to exhaust stealth to... Oh, sorry, that was my first action, but I lost an action. I'm going to stealth evade this Raider Deep one. That's a heck of a succeed, so I'll draw a card from Cigarette Case. Alright, I forgot that one there. And this isn't exhausted, but it moves to a connecting location. Garrett's going to take a hit this enemy phase.
Fine.
I think that's okay. So I'm trying to think...
Takes the damage.
We need to figure out this wheelhouse for sure.
Yeah. No, he hasn't taken damage yet, Shane. It's just going to be happening sooner rather than later. I'm basically trying to think what I'm doing with my last couple of actions, because I think we've read the evidence on board. We've read the
main deck. Yeah, we have to parlay him.
Yeah, and then we have to do whatever's in the wheelhouse. Gotcha.
There's 2 things in the wheelhouse, I assume.
Yeah.
Or maybe 3. Probably 2, because there were 2 in the engine room, 1 in the main deck, and there are 5 total.
Yeah. I'm going to move, and then I'm going to test Out of Murky Darkness, and I'm going to commit this calculated risk, which I think is 3 wild icons right now. That's a success. This gets cleared. That way I can actually enter
risk
the next...
is so good.
Yeah. Okay, so upkeep.
Yep.
I also realized I'm about to go insane. This is a problem. Because I can't actually...
We're all about to die.
Yeah.
Okay, now Garrett takes
So I actually have to move, because otherwise I'll die from whispers.
I'm taking a whole lot, but unfortunately...
Chill to the Bone and Out of Murky Darkness do not trigger, thankfully. Or Chill to the Bone does, but I take a damage.
Yeah. We go to... Duon, so we're at 3 out of 5. We're also just, like, almost done with the game, clearly. So...
Yeah, we have to, like, finish in the next...
Oh, no. Battering Waves. Damage not so bad, but I have a melee dexterity, so I'm just gonna... There we go. Draw 2 cards. Oh, that's a bit of an issue, because I draw, of course, Nihilism, and then I draw from empty deck, which kills Leo DeLuca. So, I'm in a bit of a tough spot. If I draw a out-of-field token, I now instantly lose the game.
Did you draw, Pat?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Why don't I charge into the wheelhouse first so we can see what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
This is exhausted. I'll move in there, which puts another clue on here. Pat, you probably are going to have to clear that this turn. I don't also think we're not going to be able to parlay with him because...
Yeah, I think we just lose.
Yeah. Well, we don't lose because we have accomplished the objective already. I think we were trying to...
Oh, if at least 3 of the following are true, you may choose to advance.
Yeah, so this guy...
How many clues do we have?
We need 9.
We have 5, so we need a couple more, but we can get there. I'm going to free trigger evade with stealth. Yep, sending him over to you. Well, I guess he doesn't... Oh, he doesn't exhaust, so he's gonna be with y'all. Or Shaheen, can I just give this to you and...
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill him.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you might not even have to. Okay, I'm gonna try to clear this location, which is risky, but fuck it, I'm a rogue. Investigate, commit perception. So I'm gonna take my 1 cheat per game and not see that autofail, because if I did, then I would literally die because I have...
I saw nothing. I saw nothing.
Investigate. How the...
Okay, and then let's
I can't actually get this last blue, I think, because just like straight up impossible. I'll just spend my last 2 actions clearing... No, I investigated twice. I don't have any. I'll just draw 1 card.
It's a free trigger too, so that it's not a big deal.
Do you have any way to get this clue remotely?
I also have pocket telescope.
Yeah, so we might be able to get this still. That's my turn. Pat, you should probably go because we want to try to get these 2 victory points, right? That's the main reason we're still in this.
Yeah, you go next, Pat. I'll deal with the deal with the stuff here.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to. We can just advance once we've read all the stuff and done all the things.
Yeah. Okay, so
we'll have an additional turn. Like, would it be worth it to try to?
Well, we do, except that literally all of us are like 1 hit away from death. So I think it's better to just not bother with it. That's gonna put you over hand slots. I think you want to clear your location first, right?
Yeah, probably. All right, so I'm going to ice pick.
Wait, hold on. Oh, right. Do you just toss the folding camera at this point and put in the...
Yeah, folding camera is useless right now, kind of.
Yeah, no, not that one. What's this? No, for this, right? Isn't this a fingerprint?
Oh!
I want you to be getting 3 clues with 1 action. That's the main reason I'm like pointing over there, because I'm like...
Well, I can't... Wait.
Yes, you can. Ice pick is a free trigger.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah,
investigating, cool. All 3 clues.
That's the first time I've seen the +1 this game.
Okay. And now you play...
All right.
Thingy
now I play pocket telescope. Yeah. Or wait, no. Let's do this thing first. Or wait, no. We already did that. Pocket telescope. Investigate.
If you have any evidence left, now's the time to use it, because it is a...
do you need any commits?
Nah. I committing resource.
Look what I found.
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
Nice. All right. We passed. Pick it up.
All right.
All right. Spend the clues.
I guess you still have 2 clues, but it isn't gonna matter. Read evidence 2. Though the wheelhouse does not seem barren at a glance, you find a strong box bolted firmly in place near the helm. The box is solidly locked, and it isn't until you scour the rest of the toolbox that you find the body of Myra Louise's captain, with the matching key still in his coat pocket. The strong box contains most of the paperwork concerning the ship's business, among which you find a manifest of the cargo taken for the Mycenaean expedition. When compared with the list that James Wycliffe included in his letter, you find some discrepancy, most notably sealed crates containing several tons of carved stone blocks. In fact, the stone seems to be the majority of the expedition cargo, making you wonder why Wycliffe didn't mention it at all. Remember, you found the cargo manifest. You found the cargo manifest. Can you tell I'm getting a little tired from several hours?
Are we ready to... Are we thinking about advancing?
Okay. Yeah,
because I think maybe we could get this guy, because I have a bunch of will commits.
Do you have actions though? Okay, you get a move. But also, dead?
Why?
Oh wait, no. I guess you get a move which doesn't kill you, and then you parlay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you want to try it, go for it.
Because I think we should try it. So I'm gonna play.
Oh wait,
hey, before we do this, non-Euclidean is gonna place a clue on the bank, so we lose a victory point if we want to try to do this turn.
And if you
Like,
do it,
do we
it's gonna
like
kill you.
risk the mythos phase?
Well, the point is, the mythos phase doesn't even. You're gonna die.
It's the raiders. Like we
Yeah, the
have
raiders are gonna kill
no,
us.
unless you can somehow deal with both of those this turn, then we
I
can
think-
weather the mythos.
I vote resign
Well,
because I'm
we
also
can
just like
proceed
spammed.
at any time, right? So why don't we see what happens with me and then we can decide.
Well, the problem is
How does
if you
that sound?
move, then we lose a victory point.
If you move from the main deck, then we lose a clue.
We lose a victory point. So I'm in
And
favor
then
of
we're
just
stuck staying into the last round then.
and which
Yeah.
almost certainly kills us. So I'm in favor of just resigning right now, or
I don't
not even
know.
resigning.
Like,
just-
I almost want to go for the greed, but
No, don't do it. Don't do it. We're already like
Listen, you don't have an obol, so I think the person with the obol gets to make this decision.
I mean, it's not
Okay.
that much, or like it's also that because I've already cheated to get past my obol once this game, which is already more than I'd like to, but you know.
Okay, we can advance.
More also,
I will allow it.
it's been 2 hours. I'm kind of okay with just ending the scenario here.
Yeah.
So you search the area
Alright.
for some very strange insight, but there's no sign of the actual cargo you were hard to find. You decide to retreat with the information you gathered to figure out where to try next. R3, only just begun. Shaheen, if you
R3.
could- Oh, Pat, go ahead.
Go. Satisfied with your examination of the Myra Louise, you return to land before the night can throw any other surprises at you. From there, you pay a visit to Velma's Diner to refresh yourself and go over the information you gathered. What you found on the ship provided just as many mysteries as answers, and you still don't feel much closer to recovering the expedition's stolen findings. You do have an idea of where to search next, however, thanks to the British man you first clashed with on the ship. When you approached, you saw him dumping a body in an expensive suit over the side of the ship. Only a gangster would be that well dressed at the scene of the crime, and only the O'Banion gang would be so bold as to hijack a publicly celebrated expedition. If anyone knows where the missing cargo is, it's those gangsters. Your course is clear. In your campaign log, record that the investigators explored the Myra Louise. The investigators found all 5 pieces of evidence. Each investigator gains 1 bonus experience.
That was not
We
what
did
I
Mark
said.
not.
1. Yeah. Mark 1 notice in your campaign log. Proceed to resolution 4. As you reach your decision to pursue the gangsters, you glance out the window of the dinner by chance. Though through the
No.
constant rain, you spot a what?
Oh, interesting. Are we supposed to? Okay, yeah, no, go
Yeah,
ahead.
we're supposed to proceed to resolution 4.
Yeah.
Through the constant rain, you spot a dark figure in a trench coat just at the edge of your vision. The glow of a cigarette partially lights his face, looking straight ahead and focused intently at you. The moment you rise from your seat, the figure turns and strides away. How long have you been followed? And by whom? The Hobanians? Someone else? Something else? You take another sip of warm coffee to counter the fresh chill that rattles down your back. In your campaign log, record that the investigators have been observed. Add
Oh,
1
God.
cultist token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Each investigator earns experience equal to victory X. If any investigator earned 3 or more experience during this scenario, mark 1 notice in your campaign log. If
We
any
did.
investigator earned 6 or more experience during this scenario, mark
We
1
did.
additional.
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
So we have
both.
3 notice. 3
Yeah.
notice.
So we only missed 1 notice and 1 bonus XP. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. All right. So we got 6 XP.
Yep.
Veronica gets 8
Heck yeah.
because she
course,
almost
of course.
died for my greed.
Yeah.
My own greed as well. Let's be honest. But also, yeah.
Let me see what the next 3 things would have been if we would have died. Yeah, we would have died.
Yeah.
Delusional dreamer.
Yeah.
Driving rain. Yeah.
Kamani's pronouns were about to be deader, you know? Like
Dead and
Well,
deader.
all right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Wow, bunch of meme lords over here. Well,
We're queer humor.
yeah. Hey, I want to thank everybody. I want
Yeah.
to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Pat and Shaheen for joining me. I want to thank the Beard for making this campaign because I think it's brutal, but I'm having a blast, and I don't want to. You know, I might have come across as perhaps a bit negative, going like, "Wow, this is really hard," but I don't mind a challenge, and in fact, I'm enjoying myself so far. I'm having to adjust a little bit mentally, but I'm here for it, and I'm ready to tackle
Yeah,
this.
I prefer it to be difficult as opposed to easy.
Yeah,
Like far
agreed.
more.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
So-
I really, yeah. And like knowing your work on Alice, I'm just like thrilled to see what you do with this.
Gonna have to
Yeah.
make sure that Beard watches that. So, thank you for watching. and I'll be seeing you until the end of time. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.